so he can get up in these sheets. Clapping on cheeks, nah nigga, not me. He wanna be down, but he looking for a freak. If you wanna leave, cause you upset, promise you ain't getting no text back. He wanna be on my team, he my sidekick. I need him hands on, no project. I know you like that. You be right back. He wanna be on my team, he my sidekick. I need him hands on, no project.
Baby, I'm so player, dressed so fresh like the mayor. Thought you was loyal, see you later. Rather be getting to this paper. Like a boss, rest in peace, my nigga Young Dolph. Sliding in the Maybach like Rick Ross. Don't care what's the cause. Just need me a bad bitch, she know she can have it. I'ma grab it, smack it. Love blowing down this cabbage with my sidekick.
If you wanna leave, cause you upset, promise you ain't getting no text back. He wanna be on my team, he my sidekick. I need him hands on, no project. I know you like that. You be right back. He wanna be on my team, he my sidekick. I need him hands on, no project.
Oh, you say you leaving, people come and go just like the seasons. Heart so cold like I'm anemic. If I touch you then you probably end up freezing. Going through my phone while I'm sleeping. You sneaky, my sneaky link contacts deleted. Called every girl at my phone, damn you tweaking. Saying that it's over, you'll be back next week. How you gonna say love ain't no game but this cheating? Last time was the last time, you ain't dipping, I don't believe it. She acting out and she acting hard, I beat it up to get even. Funny how she keep coming but she keep talking about she leaving, but I don't believe it. If you wanna leave, cause you upset, promise you ain't getting no text back. She wanna be on my team, she my sidekick. I need her hands on, no project. If you wanna leave, you be right back. You like that. She wanna be on my team, she my sidekick. I need her hands on, no project.
Yeah, you already know. Zip boys. Yeah, you can't be talking. Yeah, you can't talk money to a nigga who got it. No. Yeah, you can't be talking money to a nigga who got it. No. Yeah, you can't talk money to a nigga who got it. Nope. Yeah, you can't be talking money to a nigga who got it. No. Money don't matter to a nigga who got it. It ain't about shit. Broke a whole 36 down in ounces. Right in front of houses, had it poppin', they coppin' it while I'm cooking in the kitchen, fucking up my mama dishes. She getting suspicious of the traffic, I'm mad at to someone notice. The tangerine color Land Rover, I already told ya. This doja I'm smoking 50 a G out in Middleton, a best friend of me. Beach view shining, draping designers, these diamonds sea blue. Slick talking, I can teach you. It's at least 2 more on the Chevy. The plug bless me, hit the mall and blew a bag, Joe Pesci. You can't talk money to a nigga who got it. Nah. Yeah, you can't be talking money to a nigga who got it. You can't talk money to a nigga who got it. Nope. Yeah, you can't be talking money to a nigga who got it. Nah. Yeah, we getting this money, you niggas funny looking. From the block to Antigua, look where the money took us. Shorty cooking breakfast in the panties, IGN, so her exes can't stand me. I'm respected by the family. This life that I'm living, dog, it's a zip code. At least 2 bitches in every zip code. Getting at it, Lord have mercy, flip mode. My youngin' to let a clip go. Nigga, the club that I'm cut from is different. This shit expensive, shorty had Polynesian and Egyptian. My lifestyle's different. The shit that I'm doing, they say I'm drawn. Hit the button in the coupe, the roof gone. You can't talk money to a nigga who got it. Nah. Yeah, you can't be talking money to a nigga who got it. Yeah, you can't talk money to a nigga who got it. Nope. Yeah, you can't be talking money to a nigga who got it. Nah.
I'm in my zone. Sorry, I'm busy, can't answer the phone. When I'm coming home, shit, don't worry about me, I can do it alone. I gotta go, I gotta get it, I can feel it in my soul. I gotta go, I gotta get it, I can feel it in my soul.
I can feel it in my soul, feel it in my bones. I'ma always get it in until the day I'm gone. Double up the workload like I got a clone. First and goal, beast mode in the end zone. I'ma always go get it for sure. For the longest time I had to go get it alone. Ever since I was a youngin', I had to be grown. Did some things that I eventually had to atone. They always thought that I was shy cause I was always quiet. I was moving with a purpose, but moving in silence. Phone on airplane mode when I'm in autopilot. Tunnel vision on my goals, I recommend you try it. Put my ambition in the bag, I know that they will buy it. Got that green, I'm always eating on a strict diet. Now my future isn't written, now I gotta write it. It ain't on me, I got it in me, I can't fight it.
I'm in my zone. Sorry, I'm busy, can't answer the phone. When I'm coming home, shit, don't worry about me, I can do it alone. I gotta go, I gotta get it, I can feel it in my soul. I gotta go, I gotta get it, I can feel it in my soul.
I know I be making it look like there's nothing to it, cause the way that I be flowing is always so fluent. Even if it's looking up or if I'm going through it, gotta dig deep and find the ambition to do it. You gotta know when to teach and when to be a student. Gave a lot of people chances and they always blew it. I was destined for better things and I always knew it. Stop talking, start walking, find a way to prove it. Gotta stand by your word and make it mean something. Say you tryna break bread but you really bluffing. Why you always out here acting like you really stunned? But when it's time to collect, you be steady ducking. Tryna push me off the edge, I ain't finna play. Take from it what you will, take it how you may. While you sitting at the table, you ain't gotta play. Gotta put the work in if you want some cake.
I'm in my zone. Sorry, I'm busy, can't answer the phone. When I'm coming home, shit, don't worry about me, I can do it alone. I gotta go, I gotta get it, I can feel it in my soul. I gotta go, I gotta get it, I can feel it in my soul.
What's motherfucking poppin'? We back in the building. All on the Table podcast. We got your boy, Bobby Bars in the building. What's poppin', Slime?
Hey, what's happening, man? Bobby Bars, 2 R's, 1 Z. Don't get it twisted. You already know what time it is. Man, thank you for having me on. It's been a long time, man. It's an honor.
Most certainly, man. I've been trying to get you on here for a minute, man. I heard you. I tapped in. I found your music tapped in, pause, and I said, damn, my man putting in some work over here.
Yeah, man, I'm doing what I do. I'm putting in that grind every day. Man, for those who have heard my music, I'm not sure if it's one of the songs I did send you to use for when we was gonna do the podcast, but Money on My Mind, man, it's talking about getting no sleep, because you just be thinking about getting this bread and moving forward. And that's just like, that comes from a real deep belief in what you're doing. And just talks about like absorbing the process, you feel me?
As you fucking should, man. So for all the people out there, man, where you from, man? What's your background? Shit like that, man. Tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. Pacific Northwest, born and raised, I was born in Seattle, Washington. Grew up, a little further south, but still in Washington. And, I'm right now, I've been in Vancouver for like 10 years. And that's just on like right across the bridge from Portland, Oregon, if y'all ever heard of that. But yeah, we that's the closest biggest city, We just right there. Across the bridge, actually. Man, I bought my crib when I was 25 out here. Finally got a job to where I had some time to where I could actually pursue some shit that I always wanted to do, and do it my way, which is why we doing it how we doing it.
As you should.
I see you too, bro. You grinding too. You working man as well, bro. I can't help but to salute you. That's why I've been trying to get on here, man, and chop it up with you because we probably come from that same era, man. I come from the era where you don't be telling folks how you move until you done did it. And nowadays, trying to get with the times and doing this media stuff, like this wasn't really what, how I grew up doing that. But now it's something you gotta get with. And I'm trying to find my own niche within it. I got a little bit I do called What You're Not Gonna Do. I got all this music I've been putting out. We got a podcast as well, which I would love to stream with you and do that. We're gonna work on that. Ours was mainly just on some visual stuff because we were just doing like the local artists we was recording and whatnot. But yeah, anyways, man, that's kind of the background and kind of where we at. Big Bet Studios. My dog is the mascot. He's the one that be howling. He actually be singing with me.
Okay.
I got him sampling a lot of tracks.
Man, I mean, I after listening to your music, man, then I hear your new single. Is that actually you on there singing too, or you trying something new, or what happened with that?
Yeah, that was me, man.
Okay.
I was singing. I be trying to sing. I caught look, I'm not like no ballad singer or no shit like that, but it'd be like on some hood hymns, like just some melody. I ain't gonna be up there just sitting. I'm not singing like that. I'm a rapper and I'm a poet, but like I got some soul though.
I hear you.
It came from the church and it was just the singing. Like I wish I could sing, G. Sing. I wish I could sing, but I can't. I can't sing. Yeah,
that's a gift right there. Everybody ain't got that.
Yeah, but just like some melody stuff, like that was cool, and I appreciate it if you enjoyed that. But yeah, that was me. And then with the bars, man, like I said on that podcast, bro, like Wikipedia gonna have to cut me a deal because some folks gonna have to look some things up. You feel me?
I hear that. I definitely hear that. Let me ask you this, man. Where does the inspiration from your music come from? Because I like out of every song I heard, no song reminds me of another song that you did. Like every song is in a completely different mind state, in a completely different realm. Like I haven't heard two songs from you that was like, damn, that remind me of the last song. So where does your inspiration come from?
So I'll tell you this, it's because the way I write and do music is very specific to a feeling and I capture vibes. So like if I'm feeling a certain way and I'm hearing some beats, I'll record myself on like my voice memos, whatever, to make sure that whatever it is, I feel like it's dope in that very moment so I don't forget it. Sometimes it's like, and then I finally get a hook that just speaks to me. And then when I write my verses, I write so specific to it that it's in its own. And I've been told that too before, where a lot of the songs are in their own lane, and I know that. But with that being said, it's like I'm not trying to box myself in. It's like reaching that bag and see what I'm finna pull out. And refine a skill like performing. I did a show. I opened up for Afroman, OG Afroman.
Good shit.
And that shit was cool. I got a lot of love out there. It was actually close to where I went to high school at. And so I had some people come out, show some love, bought a lot of merch, got some, we got a recap of it on my IG and on the YouTube as well, Big Bet Studios. But yeah, man, it was like 2022. Prior to that, I had never performed before.
Okay.
I was a recording artist. Just because I started rapping probably like 6 to 8 months before COVID hit. Is like trying to that was when I bought my equipment and started honing in that craft of like engineering myself and
Are you saying that's when you started rapping or when you started taking rap serious? Which one was it?
officially putting music out.
Okay.
Yeah. Officially putting music out was like 6 to 8 months before COVID.
Okay.
So I had taken it serious quite a little bit before that, but I had done music since I was younger, but it's just like I said, man, I just did the working man thing, and I went and got some experience in a field that my resume would give me a job wherever I want, just working in some industrial stuff, making some upper middle wage shit, nothing crazy, you know, but enough time to be able to pursue some other shit and still do what I got to do. You feel me?
I figured, do you? So let me ask you this: for everybody, the answer to this question is something completely different. So, what made you decide that you wanted to start doing music? So, for some people, it could be an aunt or uncle or brother. For me, it was listening to Scarface and Nas. For somebody else I know, it was, watching his uncle DJ. Everybody got a different answer to this question. So, for you,
I got a 2-part answer to that.
Then let's go. Let's go, baby.
We got time. Yeah, we got time for that.
We got time.
All right. So I would say, bro, when I was younger, as far as the music stuff, I told you I wanted to sing. I was trying to sing, doing that little thing. But then the whole rap stuff, I remember one time with my pops, my little brother, we was in the car and my pops did this beatbox thing, the old school beating on his chest, all that. And we was freestyling, my little brother and I, just about what was there. And then about like school and little kid stuff. And I was, I'm a 90s baby. Like I was born in 91. Like I'm young, but I'm not young, So we didn't have phones like that and the internet and all that, And that was when I first got inspired with that. But as far as to do music officially, that inspiration, man, I had, like I said, I bought this crib in 2016. And, I was working at the paper mill doing rotating shifts on some, young early 20s grind, rotating shift, never, just always getting overtime type of deal, just to run the money up the best legal way I could. I'm trying to say, just keep my ass out of trouble.
There you go.
So I could have a future in something.
There you go.
And I didn't know what that something was, bro. And I always know I love music. And then I started noticing like every happy day I had, I was singing or rapping. And then I'm just like, man, I'm walking my dog one day, like 3 years later after I bought the crib. And one of the homies down the street was playing some music, and then he saw my dog. And Ace Boogie, he's a purebred German Shepherd. Like, hey, where'd you get him? Like, do you know the breeder? Woo, trying to get one. And then he was playing music. He happened to be a rapper as well. And he had his own home studio, this and that. I'm like, oh shit. And then from the era we came from, like I didn't really ever be tapped in like that to realize you could go like record yourself and do your own thing like that and hone in that skill. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. So it inspired me to like grab my own shit and do it how I want to do it anyway.
Makes sense.
Because that's what eventually you're gonna end up wanting. Like you don't want no one else to tell you how to hone in your craft. Like
big facts.
Yeah, so then I got my own shit, and now they're getting lapped by the old school. If you heard that one,
there you go. Let me ask you this: top 5 dead or alive. Take it how you want it. Name them how you want it. I don't care what order they in. Top 5 dead or alive. Who you got from?
Hey, what's the context? Like bars?
It's up to you. So I asked this question. Some people go by bars. Some people go by longevity. Some people go by.
I'll give you like a 2 or 3 part answer to that. So I say for song making, like Pac make some songs. Song making motherfucker. You feel me?
Agree.
And just vibe. You feel me? Bars and like flow and cadence, always, man, Biggie, man, bars, flow, cadence, put him in that 5. That's for that. And then that's 2 in a row. So we're going down like this. And I say for songs again, man, We'll go with the new one for this one. I said Cole, man.
Okay.
And then like Pharrell.
Oh shit.
On some producer shit too, nigga. Man.
I mean, you are a producer, so I mean that does make sense.
Bro. Yeah, I mean, you can put there's so many, 5 ain't enough. But that's 2 on the side of the song making. Actually, that's 3 on the song making. On the right with the bars, you got I put Biggie in there, and then I said, Kendrick, man, Nas.
So basically, you throwing all the legends in there.
I mean, come on, man. I'm a '90s baby. I was influenced by a lot of that. Not everybody's ghost is the same ghost, but like, bro, Nate Dogg, song making, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Dre, like Dre's an artist as well. Fuck, you feel me? Just like my homie JC Banco, he's an in-house producer, bro. He's cold. He's one of the coldest artists I know, but producing, he's a beast. And he actually don't even really want to be an artist. He just want to produce.
I mean, sometimes the best shit come out of people that actually don't want to do it.
Facts.
It's crazy how that works, ain't it? Because it's meant for certain people. It ain't meant for everybody. Some people go real hard and put out a bunch of bullshit.
Because some people be going hard in a fashion of forcing it.
Basically, that's all it is they forcing it. They see something and they say, damn, I could do that, but not knowing everybody can't do the shit. The shit ain't for everybody.
So every winner knows how to take an L, though.
Right.
So, like, take an L. Take an L. And lose. So that way you learn from it and you don't keep doing it.
You get bigger, better, and stronger every time
like I scrap tracks all the time. The vault is heavy, but I scrap tracks all the time. I'm like, I'll take an L on that one. And maybe sometimes I shouldn't have scrapped it, and I should just let the people figure it out. But at the same time, an L is an L on the track. I'm not trying to waste no time. I try to be as efficient as possible. But come on, man. We can't be just out here forcing rap. I know that when you're talking real, there ain't a whole lot of shock value. When you're talking real, always, unless you're talking like, because niggas be fabricating some shit so much on some, but this is what I gotta say. Everybody grow up. Everyone can target them kids, but everybody grow up though.
Big fact.
So I'll take that slow back end money down the line when these niggas grow up and get some sense and find out what I'm talking about, some real life. Gang.
Big facts.
And you ain't got to pay for it. You can get on free YouTube, cuz, and listen to it. You know what I mean?
Hey, so before we get out of here, man, tell us about the single, man. Tell us about, I know you just dropped something crazy. Tell us about it.
Honestly, that was segueing into it. Absolutely. Because, man, it's called Took the Time. I came in the game when I was 29 because God gave me a sign. And he told me I was one of a kind. And I had to stay on my grind. Man, pick up everything I could find.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I didn't even mean to rhyme like that, but that just,
good. Where can we find it at?
Yeah, all platforms. Took the Time, Bobby Bars, 2 R's, 1 Z. Let's see, we got the video coming out at the end of the month. We got a visualizer coming next week. Man, Apple Music. I'm gonna be busting links all week. Still, I'm gonna be going, like, I got another release coming out, and I'm gonna let y'all know the dates, the rest of the stuff. But right now, it Took the Time. Like you said, I reached in my bag. I did something different, and I got a couple just like it on the way, and some more shit. And I can't wait. I'm excited. I think that y'all should tap in. Apple Music, Spotify, I got merch on there, the Shopify, all that.
So where can people find you, and where can people find your merch?
You can find it on my Spotify. You can find it on my link tree in my bio, in my Instagram. Also on the Big Bet Studios Facebook. Big Bet Studios on YouTube. Big Bet Studios on everything, especially on the TikTok. But yeah, on the Linktree, which is on my bio and all the socials. All the merch and all that's in that. My contact info.
What's your social so we can tap into it?
Bobby_Bars. 2 R's, 1 Z.
2 R's, 1 Z. Y'all heard him.
BOBBY_BARRZ.
Y'all heard what he said. Bobby Bars in the building. Make sure y'all check him out. Trust me. Boy definitely got something different. He definitely nice. And y'all know I don't be saying shit about motherfuckers that I don't feel is actually nice. And just because you saying crack rap don't make you nice. Just so motherfuckers know. I like to listen to motherfuckers that's well-rounded, can talk about some shit, can articulate some shit. My man be articulating some shit for that ass.
It's clarity. I ain't trying to hide behind nothing. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I can only do what I do, and I can't do what I can't.
How what the fuck is supposed to be.
You feel me?
Bobby Bars in the motherfucking building. Y'all ready? Go check him the fuck out. All on the table, baby.
Appreciate it. Hey, got him. Whoa. Got him. Look, I'm just doing my thing like I'm supposed to. Now they mad, they getting lapped by the old school. I said on front page, now they old news. They mad, they getting lapped by the old school. Now they can't stop me. What they gon' do? They mad, they getting lapped by the old school. I keep it Ben Frank, nah, this ain't no persona. They want the beef, I'm a seasoned vet like Kanye and Sada. I can flip you, spin your past you like a globe trotter. I be casting spells on shawty like I'm Harry Potter. That thing she do with her tongue, think you know who taught her. The school of hard knocks was my alma mater. I get it, then I go run it up, coach, I got him. Then it take it where nobody been, uncharted waters. You know I be quarterbacking like Aaron Rodgers. I make her weak in the knees, now she got Oscar sliders. I'm just doing my thing like I'm supposed to. Now they mad, they getting lapped by the old school. I said on front page, now they old news. They mad, they getting lapped by the old school. Now they can't stop me, what they gon' do? They mad, they getting lapped by the old school. Gotta pay homage to the day ones and my OGs. They part of the reason the brother got a cold piece. But I'm too hot to handle, now they can't hold me. They be tripping if they thinking that they fooling me. I see right through all that tomfoolery. A brother always shining, don't need no jewelry. Money, power, and success, what I'm pursuing, G. This real nigga boss shit, it ain't new to me. They wonder how I do it, but I'm just doing me. Until a brother gone, pimpin' gon' stay fluent, G. When it's my time or if something ever happened to me, they gon' play some beats and bust a flow on my eulogy. I'm just doing my thing like I'm supposed to. Now they mad, they getting lapped by the old school. I said on front page, now they old news. They mad, they getting lapped by the old school. Now they can't stop me, what they gon' do? They mad, they getting lapped by the old school. Now they can't stop me, what they gon' do? They mad, they getting lapped by the old school.
Yeah. From the cradle to the grave, from the womb to the tomb, coming to a city near you soon. Yeah, about to zoom in, get real intricate, you know what I mean? Hey yo, in this world full of imagery, perception and mimicry, sleight of hand and trickery, the man trying to trigger me, linked up with Rancha and G-Zone and make history. Lames talking shit behind my back, they ain't shit to me. I'm in an Uber in Paris, off my truth and marriage, eating food on a terrace, African beauty staring. You wanna see? I took a flick on a gram to share it. Several showers in the heat to keep it sanitary. Fresh and clean, supreme hygiene's a must, stay out of touch. When I grip the mic, I squeeze out a buck. Don't interrupt the stream of consciousness. Got college deans reaching out to me to speak at several colleges. Learn to weather rainy days, not a meteorologist. Monitored like potential meteors that could cause apocalypse. Ain't no stopping me, proclamating it. Proper maintenance is key. Some get shot for simply making it. For real, the real shit lives in the underground. When you start to make a couple dollars, then they come around. They try to steal the motherfucking sound, but when you get it from the source, it's never watered down. Yeah, the real shit lives in the underground. When you start to make a couple dollars, then they come around. What up? They try to steal the motherfucking sound, but when you get it from the source, it's never watered down. Hard work and little sleep. You see how God works. Doctors and nurses checking on me to see if my heart works. Sacrifice my mind and body just to do this shit. Bad karma, readjust my chakras on some Buddhist shit. They can talk about what they capable, I'ma prove this shit. Kick that brand Nubian, Sadat Jamar and Puba shit. New balance on my feet, salamander feast, training my obliques. Case they gotta catch my hands and feet. Waking up from panic dreams, sweaty sheets in the land of Greece. The trauma follows and catches up to me in my sleep. They say that it's the cousin of death. Came out of nowhere, made a name. Man, I hustle the best, stubborn as shit. I served them and they loving this shit. Quarantine, made 80 albums. I was stuck in the crib. Now I'm tossing coins on the map and copping a flight. I'm in the city, brother. Let me know what's poppin' tonight. Legendary. The real shit lives in the underground. When you start to make a couple dollars, then they come around. You see that? They try to steal the motherfucking sound, but when you get it from the source, it's never watered down. Never. Real shit lives in the underground. When you start to make a couple dollars, then they come around. That's what it is. They try to steal the motherfucking sound, but when you get it from the source, it's never watered down. Rancha mix, y'all know how we do, man. P-Zone, Rancha, Napoleon the legend. Yeah,
from the underground. I'm coming to you from the underground. I'm coming to you from the underground.
Drought in my city, but they know I'ma get it. If it's money to be made, then you know I go and get it. Pull up in the farm with a foreign bitch. We do foreign shit. She gon' hop up on this long dick and do some foreign shit. Ego is enormous, just some shit I'm born with. About to make it snow like a fucking winter storm, bitch. Smoking on that hay and I get crucial when this conflict. Stand over the pot and make it lock up like a convict. One clip for the tummy gun, it's 100 drum. Niggas think it's sweet as honey buns, better run us up. I'll be back to where I'm coming from once the money come. Looking like Beyonce and Jay-Z, and we on the run. Speeding in that Rari, that codeine trying to slow me down. She get tired of putting up with my shit, told her hold me down. Used to be a stranger, seem like everybody know me now. Pull up in your city, all the women wanna show me round. Duffel bag of money on the trunk, what a powder at. 1,008 grams, and I'm looking for the power pack. Fiends at my door, I sold out like an hour back. Break them down and hang them out to dry like a towel rack. Bitches on my line, they be salty as a sour patch. I only got time if she shake like an hourglass. Ain't no half and half with my cream, I need all of that. If they ain't give you everything I need, better call them back. I need to be somewhere on the beach with a mermaid. Man, this chopper came in 3 pieces like it's tailor-made. Renegade, never been afraid, they in disarray. Making all these rappers insecure, call them Issa Rae. Pull up to the Players Club, hop out with a Lisa Ray. She a head doctor, my prescription costs for 3 a day. Head to Vegas, leave with all the chips, call me Frito-Lay. Broad day, sipping rum punch down in Rio Day. We don't play with you goofy niggas, keep the toolies with us. Vacate where the water cool and clearer. Blue is Tukey Williams, cool breeze and some Coogi linen. White is Boosie grinning, couple bad bitches who be sinning. Dressed in Louis denim, landed in LA and left the flight with the flight attendant. I give her demand, she just smile and get right with it. Call her my little red eye, cause she can go all night with it. Soon as she leave inside of mine and out of sight with it. Duffel bag of money on the trunk, what a powder at. 1,008 grams. M's and I'm looking for the power pack. Fiends at my door, I sold out like an hour back. Break them down and hang them out to dry like a towel rack. Bitches on my line, they be salty as a sour patch. I only got time if she shake like an hourglass. Ain't no half and half with my cream, I need all of that. If they ain't give you everything I need, better call them back. That's a bag of money on the truck.
What's motherfucking poppin'? We back in the building. All on the Table podcast coming at you live each and every motherfucking Thursday. I be your boy Raw Sass, and today we got for y'all Chi, the movie buff, the TV buff, the show buff. Like if you want to know about some shit that to watch, this is who you talk to. This is one of the people I talk to, and I'm like, damn, I need some new shit to watch. This who yo, what should I be looking at? And she be on point with it every time. So far, she only gave me. So far, she has only gave me one show to watch that I could say I wasn't a big fan of.
What show? What show?
The reason I'm mad is because I actually wanted to watch this show my damn self.
What was the show?
Fucking damn it, what's the name of that shit? The Dream Ball. What's the name of that
Sandman.
shit? Sandman.
Oh, you wasn't feeling Sandman?
Very disappointing. I disappointed myself. Like I felt like they was trying to do too much.
The Sandman is an interesting watch, and it's not going to be for everybody, but I loved it. It's slow, so if you ain't it's slow in areas where you feel like they should be going hard and they're not. Like you're just like, dang, he ain't really reacted for the first 4 episodes. He does nothing. So, yeah, you kind of
the one episode. The one episode I could say I did like was when the bull had the necklace and he stopped in that diner. That was probably my favorite episode out the whole season.
Oh, because it was constant. It was something going on. It was constant. Yeah.
And it was
the Sandman, I still think people should watch it, but you got to know it is slow, and there's going to be points where you just like, why isn't he reacting if he's so powerful? Well, that episode, so the diner episode, and then how the diner episode ends up ending with him and the Sandman. I ain't gonna say too much if you didn't see it, but I thought that was dope too, because you finally see the Sandman do something that makes you go, well, dang, where was that?
Where the
the
fuck
other
is
7
that
episodes?
Where the fuck is that, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, but I like the Sandman. I'm looking forward to seeing how it transpires. Let's put it that way.
right.
But then they just really, I don't know, actually, they might get off my list if they keep doing dumb stuff, because they released a 13th episode, I think it's either the 12th or the 13th, that did not need to be done. Like they kind of released this other episode that's like a mix of animation and and it's what was the point of y'all? What is this? So I don't know.
I didn't even finish the season, so I gotta, I guess, finish.
You should finish it, at least finish it, and then talk. Can we cuss on here? And then talk shit.
Yeah, Roger. Roger that. All right, what else you got for us? What should we be checking?
Right. So what you need to be watching, Game of Thrones fan or not a Game of Thrones fan, is House of the Dragon. And please stop butchering the name and calling it House of Dragons. I know what you're talking about, but it's called House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon will be sufficient as well.
So
you need to be watching this, whether you watch Game of Thrones or not. But if you are into fantasy at all, fantasy period pieces, just what's the other thing? Because Game of Thrones is known to be very, very brutal. Like, so if you into that kind of stuff, which obviously you are because you like the one scene that was the most brutal in Sandman, House of the Dragon or the Dragon.
Without getting into the full story, I didn't finish Game of Thrones. I didn't even make it to the end of season 2. I don't want to get into the full story, but backstory behind it, because I've told it numerous times to thousands of people. If you know me personally, you know what you know, and you know how you know. But
I know.
But I have been watching House of the Dragon, and
perfect.
I think it's good but slow at the same time. And it has made me want to say, damn, maybe I should go ahead and go back and watch Game of Thrones. Because I did like this show, but I don't want to get into the story, but I did like this show. But watching House of the Dragon is making me say, damn, maybe I need to go ahead and go back to getting back into it. But break down House of the Dragon for those who haven't checked it out yet.
So House of the Dragon is actually the prequel to Game of Thrones. So you don't have to watch, because a lot of people have the question, if I didn't watch Game of Thrones, why would I bother watching this? Do I have to watch Game of Thrones to watch it? No. Should you? Yes, but it's fine. You don't have to watch it. So House of the Dragon is a prequel to Game of Thrones. It's basically based off of House of Targaryen and when they were at their strongest point. Now, if you like fantasy pieces, you like period pieces, you like not, action-based things, then you're gonna love this. And not to throw no shade through my baby Lord of the Rings, because that was one of my favorite franchises ever done in period type things. I love Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones probably surpassed all of them. So Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Spartacus, all of those, this Game of Thrones franchise is it. So House of the Dragons is based off of what is supposed to be the strongest house in Game of Thrones. Whether you watch it or not.
But outside of the last season of Spartacus, you telling me that Game of Thrones is better than Spartacus?
Yes, and I love Spartacus. I am a Spartacus champ. I watched Spartacus 4 times, y'all, from episode 1 to the end. And I'll watch it again. I'll watch it again. If somebody wants to watch it, anybody who wants to start watching it, I will start it all over again just so we got something to talk about, even though I know it by heart. But I love Spartacus. Game of Thrones is better than Spartacus. I can say that.
Outside of the last season where they started getting like ultra gay,
they got really crazy. The last season was, I felt like they just threw something together in Spartacus, and I mean, if that's just watch Spartacus if you haven't watched Spartacus, because we could ruin it for them telling them about the last season. But it still ended okay. Don't get me wrong. Spartacus ended how it was supposed to end, I guess.
Listen, if y'all never watched it, I'm gonna tell y'all now, the last season is like ultra gay, but it's still a good fucking show. Like the fight scenes
It is a good show, but they did get back into the backstories of, it's like you said, there's a lot of gaydom going on. I mean, a lot. Like every episode might have been surrounded around that. And that's partly because I think they was trying to highlight particular relationships of people.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it did get very gay.
What else we got? Anyway,
House of the Dragon, I don't want people to think that it's completely Game of Thrones. It is Game of Thrones based because obviously this is part of it, but it's 200 something years before Game of Thrones was even a thing. So you can watch this without not knowing a damn thing about Game of Thrones, because it's based 172 years before Daenerys, and they make it a point to let you know that. And then also 200 and something years before Game of Thrones was done. So, and it is slow right now for anybody who watched the first episode of Game of Thrones. You are going to think House of the Dragon is slow, but if you never watched one episode of Game of Thrones, this will be perfectly normal. But for us that watched the first episode of Game of Thrones, where they offed a main character within 20 minutes, this is slow. So, yeah.
Typically, any show that is coming out with the premise that they're going to have multiple seasons, the first season is always slow anyway. So it kind of is what it is with that one.
With that being said, this one, episode 2, HBO already renewed House of the Dragon. So nobody has to worry about like, oh, we're going to watch this first season, it's going to suck. They already renewed it for season 2 because they had an overwhelming, of course they had an overwhelming. We've been waiting for it for years. Like I just say watch it. Definitely watch it. My other recommendation, is not on TV. You got run, not walk to see Bullet Train, because I don't know. I love this movie so much that I'm gonna see it a second time. Like I loved it. Like I'm gonna pay to see it a second time. That's how much I liked it. Because I can watch it for free. But yeah.
So what is that about?
The Bullet. So you didn't go see Bullet Train with Brad Pitt yet either?
No.
Bro.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I remember seeing the preview, but break it down.
Okay, so it has Brad Pitt, So if you're a Brad Pitt fan, go see it. He's given very much Ocean's 11 Brad Pitt mixed with some other Brad Pitt that I can't quite put my finger on. So if you're in the comments and you know what it is, because if you've seen it, then you know there was another character this is mixing with that I'm just loving about him. It's supposed to be a comedy, and it is hilarious, except it's like a comedy meets action, meets drama, meets mystery, like crime something. It's just like this perfect balance, and it is so needed. Like when you leave it, you just feel like it was a vibe. It was a whole good feeling like, dang, that movie was really good. And you find yourself, I love anything that evokes emotion, which previous thing we were talking about evokes emotion. So I like anything that evokes emotion. So this makes you think, like it really has you in there like these, like in a good way. Like you leave there just feeling like, dang, these people was crazy, but this is good. And if you're into anime, manga, anything Korean, all of that stuff, even though these characters were not of that descent, it is based off of a book that is. So it is very much done like that. It's done in like anime type of cinematic. So
oh shit,
maybe that's why I loved it so much, because of that.
So I did see the preview, and you saying that it's a mixture of characters with him, and I got the burn after reading vibe from him when I watched the preview. So could that be it?
That could be it, because it was something like, I'm like, dang, Brad Pitt is, wow, I haven't seen him like this in so long. And it was just, I don't know, I really loved it. And this one of them, you know, you love a movie where you start rooting for the bad guys.
Yeah.
That's this. Where you just be like, dang, I want them all to win. Like you can't pick a side, because you kind of like, I kind of don't want him to beat his ass, but if he happens to beat his ass, I'm not going to be mad at it either, because I'm rooting for the bad guy too. I want everybody in here to win. So yeah, it's a good movie. Go see it. Pay for it. Don't pirate it. It is worth you going to see.
You talking to the wrong motherfucker when you say don't pirate it, because I'm a pirate.
Well, I mean, because it's worth going to see. Some movies I'm like, you know, whatever. But if that's the only way you want to see it, then just see it. And then, you know, hit us up and let us know what you thought and be like, watch, I was right. Bullet Train was good. It was good. It was better than good. I wouldn't say it's the best movie ever made, because it's not, but it's just one of them movies that's needed right now when we're just death and gloom and monkeypox. So yeah, definitely see it.
Right. Roger the fuck that. So what else you got for us?
So that's the stuff that I have been glued to lately, I would say. I mean, I watch some other stuff, but it's not stuff that I recommend everybody. You gotta be into it. But what I am looking forward to watching is End of the Road with Queen Latifah, because I was at work yesterday and the whole office was talking about it, and I don't like being left out of nothing. So tonight I will be watching End of the Road. It better be good. I mean, Netflix is pretty much Netflix originals. I would say is 9 out of 10 with me. They be hitting them out the park. They doing pretty.
For me, Netflix ain't put out too many duds for me.
They ain't really put out no duds. It's not that they put out duds. What it is there may be something that might not be like you have with the Sandman. It just might not be for you. It's not bad. The Sandman is good. It is good for what it is. Is it something that everybody's gonna be like, that's no. And I gotta say, Netflix, you know, so End of the Road, I'm looking forward to. I still haven't watched Day Shift, which I know you told me to watch it.
So I was actually, I put it on with zero expectations. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it's actually pretty good. Now, one thing my wife was saying as we was watching it, she said that she felt like when it came to the acting side of it, it wasn't one of Jamie Foxx's best performances. But I personally thought his performance wasn't bad. To me, it was supposed to be a jokey joke type of joint. It wasn't supposed to be too serious. So I think him not taking it serious was actually a good thing.
Okay. I can't give an opinion because I haven't seen it, but on your wife's side of it, a lot of times females, we will critique the heck out of something, especially we formulated a thought of our mind of how this person's supposed to be. So Jamie Foxx, I expect a certain type of acting to come from him, with the exception of what is the role that he just did that was kind of serious. It was like really serious, and I was shocked he was so good in it. It's a movie though, it's not a show. I mean, he was really, I was shocked. He was a cop. Oh, the name is gonna come to me. But he was really, he was kind of serious in it. And I was like, oh, excuse me, Jamie. But yeah, if y'all remember the name, just tell me what the name is. It'll come back to me. I watched that a while ago. It's old, but he was good. But I have that in the, I mean, everybody should have already seen this, but watch it again because now it's on Netflix for free. Morbius. It's free.
So I still haven't seen it yet, and I do plan on watching that in the next couple days.
And then we could talk about that next time. Because anything Marvel or DC, I am there. Like, let's go.
So
but you might not want to take me down that rabbit hole because y'all know I got heavy emotions. And this is probably why Raw even has me on here, because DC, Marvel, those evoke a different type of emotion in me. Like, I take these very serious and I get very animated, and sometimes I throw shit, okay? Because because
I'm about to say something, and I hope I don't piss you off too much. Right? So I just watched the new Thor for the first time. This is probably the first Marvel movie that I didn't go to the theaters to see. And I'm talking about all the way back to Iron Man, the first one.
I'm not mad at that.
One I didn't go see. And I didn't not go see it to not go see it. It was one of those, oh, we're gonna go on this day, and shit just kept happening. But then I seen it on Disney Plus, and I'm like, oh, it's time to watch it. Now, I will say this.
Shout out to Disney Plus.
Facts. When it comes to Marvel movies, the Thor movies never get me excited. I don't know what it is. Like, they be good, but they not like, maybe I'm just not a fan of Thor, so I don't get excited about it.
For the guy wearing the Marvel shirt, this is interesting.
Listen, I like him better when he's with the ensemble.
With the Avengers. Yeah.
Like, him alone, his standoff joints be like, I
agree.
Like, I mean, did I really need it? Not really. You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of upset when the Guardians, spoiler alert, motherfuckers, in case you didn't see it like me. I was a little salty when the Guardians of the Galaxy left so early, and I'm like, why? Where the fuck is y'all going? Like, I fucking Star-Lord is that dude. Like, I like.
Yeah, we fucks with you. We fucks with y'all.
Like,
except, still to this day, fuck Chris Pratt. Okay, anyway, continue. I don't care. That's my thing. For anything that has to do with him, I will be saying that to the end of time.
What happened between you and Chris Pratt, and I ain't gonna get into it. That's up to y'all. That's y'all feelings and emotions. But I was a little upset when they left, because I'm like, damn, I wanted to see, you, Rocket, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Like, I was excited to see that. But it is what it is. So listen, before I let you go, I want to ask you your opinion on a show that I've been watching. And I know I'm pretty sure you're watching it. And I want to see if I'm the only one that feels this way. I had a conversation with one of my homies. He kind of felt like how I feel, but not so much.
Is this P-Valley?
You know damn well I ain't watching that shit. That's not even an option. That's not happening. First of all, when you hear female saying that shit is...
I didn't talk about P-Valley because of that, because it is very controversial. I love P-Valley, but I respect and understand everybody that has decided this is cross barriers that they just wasn't ready or didn't want to see. And I respect that. That's why I don't.
I heard everybody talking about it, but when I hear women say that this shit is too gay, that means it ain't meant for men at all. Because when women say
it's too gay, but I know that it's pushing some lines for people, which is we need that sometimes. So, but did the show take a turn from where it started? Absolutely. So for people that was a fan, season 1, season 2 is not the same. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't season 1, not even kinda. So
Oh wow.
That's why I don't talk about. P Valley. That's a personal. But what's the show? What's the show? Let me see.
The show is She-Hulk. How do you feel about it?
So here, as me being the fan that I am, I just got chewed out yesterday. I should have watched it when I got home because I did not watch She-Hulk. I do have opinions only based off of review because I read everything. But I can't base an opinion. Give me one day. What did I say I was gonna watch tonight? I'll switch. I was gonna watch Day Shift, but I'm not.
Episodes yet?
I did not watch not one episode because I know, and you would think that I would have ran to it. But to your point about Thor, part of why I didn't is because sometimes I detox a little bit from these because I get so upset. Thor is one of them shows, and this plays into this. Thor was a movie. All of the Thors don't actually they don't fit in right with Thor himself. They don't fit in right with the Avengers, but the actions that are happening in the Thor movies, if this makes sense, behind the scenes fit in. For instance, Odin and Ragnarok and all those things, they are what matters to the other films, not necessarily Thor and his love life, whatever. And because of that, sometimes I get irritated and I need to, I told y'all, I throw shit and I take it on and then I go to work and I'll be upset or, somebody bring it up. So those type of things, I gotta get one like that. Those type of things. So She-Hulk, my coworkers was talking about this yesterday too. And I was like, dang, I better go home and I gotta really, really watch it. And then I didn't. I came home and I went to sleep. I mean, I watched House of Dragon because I have to, and then I went to sleep.
So
House of the Dragon.
For me, it's not a show that I was excited about. I'm only watching it because it's a part of the MCU.
I wasn't in a rush.
If it wasn't a part of the whole MCU situation, I probably would stop watching it already.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I feel like okay. Jessica Jones, this is what I'm feeling. What's the other guy? Iron Fist, this is what I'm feeling. Damn, Luke Cage, this is what I'm feeling. It's one of those shows where it's like, did we really need this? You know what I mean? I get y'all just wanted to make some money, put something out, but did we?
It's a fill in the gap. That was my problem. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if this one is because I didn't watch it, but I felt like it was because that is what Thor is. I don't care what y'all say. Thor is definitely a fill in the gap when they in between movies because it's not necessarily necessary. We don't actually need. He doesn't need his own standoff movies. He doesn't.
Right.
Even in them, he can't stand alone. They always put an actress that's like bigger than him or somebody that's going to bring that attention. And we can live without him. They don't got to make another one. We'll be fine.
I would be perfectly okay with that and would not be upset.
We'll be okay.
If they said we're not putting out no more She-Hulk episodes, I would not be upset. It is what the fuck it is. Because I'm not impressed at all. And everybody was like, oh, the Stallion, she's on there. Let's be excited. Get you the fuck.
You might be pretty impressed play right now because I just got to know is it that bad?
Yeah, like this week's episode was one of those, like, what with it? Huh?
What did your homie say about it? He likes it?
No, he said it feels like he's watching a pointless cartoon. Like everything about the show is just like, okay.
Do y'all agree? Marvel fans, do y'all agree? And to that point, I just want DC fans, I don't want to leave y'all out from being pissed off with me. I could live my entire life without ever seeing Ben Affleck as Batman ever again. So y'all can go ahead and jump on me too, because that's how I feel.
I was told that I was a hater, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Me too.
Give me anybody except this fucking dude.
Anybody, okay? Anybody. A matter of fact, y'all could throw Homeboy from that 70s show, the little Spanish one, y'all could throw him in a Batman suit for all I care. I'm not, no. He's a good Bruce Wayne. Don't get me wrong, but he sucks as Batman. And that's just where I'm at with it. I mean, he sucked as Daredevil. I don't know whoever was in the casting party and was like, we should definitely put him in a superhero suit again, because he did so well as the blind superhero. I don't think so.
Facts. He fucked Daredevil up.
Daredevil was horrible.
The boy that's playing Daredevil now, on fucking point.
Right. You got to take from that. And I know that they probably said, well, maybe it was the character wasn't for him. So y'all put him in one of the greatest characters ever made. Like, that was too far of a jump. I don't appreciate it. And I could live my entire life without ever seeing that. So I just want DC people to be equally as mad about what I said to Marvel people about Thor, because I love Thor. I just don't love Thor in his own movies because they're not necessary. They're separate. So that's all.
Speaking of DC, if y'all didn't check it out, the fucking Harley Quinn cartoon joint, the new joint, I fucks with it.
Was you who told me that? Somebody said the Harley Quinn cartoon is better than the you know what? It might be one of my BlurCons.
Cartoons is always better any fucking way. But that joint, I fucks with it. They got JB Smoove in there playing a fucking plant, shit talking his ass off. When I say this shit is on point, I fucks with it heavy. That's from me. And you see Marvel all day, but that shit, on point.
Marvel all day. Okay, Harley Quinn cartoon. All right. A lot of people say that. I haven't really gotten to the animation side of it, but outside of the Batmans, because I don't know. I don't even think Batman is because of the cinematics for me. I think I'm more intrigued in it because of the rest of it. Like I actually be analyzing.
I'm actually over all the DC movies at this point. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't at this point. Because they fucking.
Yeah, I don't rush to them as I do for Marvel. DC, you can pirate.
Yeah.
I don't want this to get in trouble. Watch it however you watch it. You don't gotta go pay for it. Right. You don't gotta go pay for it. It's okay.
So, before we get out of here, where can the folks come find you at if they want to check you out?
If you want to check me out, have some money. No, I'm not. I'm just playing. No, that was a joke. Once you get to know me, you will see that I joke a lot. You can check me out on Facebook under Sheeron Harmon, CHEERON Harmon. On TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and everything else, it is Peachy, the fruit _CHEE, Peachy. On everything else, except for Facebook is my actual name. I should change that, huh?
If that's what you choose to do. So listen, if you want to know anything about movies, if you want to know anything about shows, check her the fuck out. TikToks, she goes crazy on her TikToks and all that shit too. So make sure y'all get the fuck with her and ask her a question, because she probably fucked your head up the way she always fucking my head up with her answers to every fucking thing.
Yeah, you can ask me anything. Yeah, I always got some. Yeah, people think I just want y'all to know, for y'all that's laughing at me, because people be thinking that I'm joking. I'm like some comedian. I'm not a comedian. Like, I be dead ass serious. I don't know why people laugh at it, but I be dead ass serious. But okay, do y'all?
You dead fucking serious. Y'all know what it is. All on the table, baby. Bum.
These bitches ain't really getting freaky out here. Watch this, y'all. Hey, it's Patty ass punk. Bust a nut and leave it in, little freaky ass bitch. Heavy on the brain, I'm a eating ass bitch. Heavy with the slob, slurping on the head. Good, she love mama, it's a boat or a bed. Call me juicy ass pumpkin, cause I'm well fucking fed. Well fucking fucked, rare fucking bread. Put my legs all on his neck when we all up in the bed. Round one, knock out, knock you sleep between my legs. She swallow, I doubt it. Won't raunchy, I'm bout it. On the dick, got balance, no hands, a bitch got talent. Watch this. Romance, don't got it. No kissing, you wildin'. Shot clock, I'm timing. 24 seconds, then a nigga sleep inside me. Bust a nut and leave it in, little freaky ass bitch. Heavy on the brain, I'm a eating ass bitch. Heavy with the slob, slurping on the head. Good, she love mama, it's a boat or a bed. Call me juicy ass pumpkin, cause I'm well fucking fed. Well fucking fucked, rare fucking bread. Put my legs all on his neck when we all up in a bed. Round two, knock out, knock you sleep between my legs. Molly poppin'. nigga dropping young wild in his pistol cocking, coochie slobbing, that's how I love my niggas. Pussy sliding, nigga riding, that's how I love my bitches. If I'm in the mood, menage a trois, menage you Nikki, I'm with it. Bust another, leave it in, little freaky ass bitch. Heavy on the brain, I'm a eating ass bitch. Heavy with the slob, slurping on her head. Good, she love mama, it's a boat or a bed. Call me juicy ass fucking, cause I'm well fucking fed. Well fucking fucked, rare fucking bread. Put my legs all on his neck when we all up in the bed. Round 3, knocked out, now he sleep between my legs. Bust another and leave it in, little freaky ass bitch. Heavy on the brain, I'm a eating ass bitch. Heavy with the slob, slurping on the head. Good, she love mama, it's a boat or a bed. Call me juicy ass pumpkin, cause I'm well fucking fed. Well fucking fucked, rare fucking bread. Put my legs all on his neck when we all up in the bed. Round 3, knocked out, now he sleep between my legs. Fuck it, steady ass pumpkin. Hey, don't be mad if your nigga get up calling my phone after this. Hey, let's get it.
What's motherfucking poppin'? We are back in the motherfucking building. All on the Table podcast coming at you live each and every motherfucking Thursday, talking our shit as we do oh so well. Y'all know who I am, and I ain't shit. Your boy Raw says. I'm just here. This shit ain't about me tonight though. This is about everybody else that's on this joint right now. Right now. Because what they gonna do is, fellas, they gonna help y'all out. If you didn't know, they about to help y'all out. They gonna disperse some myths, some legends, whatever you want to call it, that's gonna help you motherfuckers out. Well, at least that's my plan. Hopefully they do that. We're gonna see how it goes there. So let's introduce everybody we got tonight. First up, we got Miss I'm Just Peachy. What's happening?
What's happening?
Don't get all fucking shy now.
What's happening? No, I was just pondering what you said because, you know, surprise. But hey, y'all. That's my favorite thing. Hey, big head.
Roger that. We got Eris in the building. What's up with you?
What's up, everybody? Fellas, ladies, everyone.
There you go. Dreamo, what's good with you?
It's Dramo.
Dramo.
My bad. Listen, niggas might want to Dreamo. Niggas might want to Dreamo, goddammit. What's up with you?
They might. Well, hello, everyone. How's everyone tonight? To get into it, great.
There you go. We got Miss Kim in the building. What's happening?
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all good tonight?
Thank you.
I'm always good. And last but not least, oh, my bad. Almost forgot. Courtney the Mighty, what's up with you?
Hey, everybody. Hey. Yeah, you did forgive me. I was just waiting. I'm like, I think I got to leave.
We can't never forget Courtney the Mighty. Fuck all that. And my bad. And like I said, last but not least, we got one of the shit talking extraordinaires. We got Yo-Yo in the building. What's up with you?
Hey, I'm good. How is everyone?
Hey, Yo-Yo.
We're good.
Yo.
So, as I said, now that we done introduced everybody, we're going to let y'all... I got a feeling y'all going to start man bashing. You know what I mean?
Never.
Never.
Every time...
Only if necessary.
Anytime a female says never, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Oh, man.
Only if necessary.
Nice.
Yeah, I love Dick too much to bash him, but, you know, I might say a couple things I don't like.
I'm not even a man basher. And I actually feel that when men say that, it's because y'all, this gonna sound bashy, I guess now. It evoked an emotion. You feel some kind of way, but ain't nobody male bashing y'all.
Nah.
Okay. So
I just think they can't see what they can do.
Let me ask you this then. What do y'all as women consider man bashing? Because as a man, we look at it differently than y'all look at it. So what do y'all consider man bashing or not man bashing, if you will?
Telling them about their stuff. They don't like to hear, they can't stand what they do. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the truth. So then that's when not say double standard, but that's when the reverse psychology happened. Oh no, well you shouldn't have been going through my phone, not you, that type stuff. And it's like, I mean, which is true, but it's like, bro, it's there. You try to make me believe that it's not there. You trying to make me look crazy, just trying to, you know. Then that's when we got to dig in your ass and turn up on you.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of men don't take accountability for their actions.
That
They,
part.
like she said, they try to switch it on you, and that's called manipulation and shit.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes you be thinking like, wait, am I fucking? But you're not. You're not. That nigga is.
You right.
Yes,
But man bashing for me is just somebody, you know,
that
I
I
feel like
consider men narcissists, most of them.
Ooh, girl, I dated a narcissist. No
Yeah,
joke.
they suck.
Don't
I think
recommend.
women, yeah. It's not
But-
even bashing, it's a double standard thing for real. Because they'll say all women are just like yada yada yada, and they're bashing women. So if we do the same thing and say, well, niggas ain't shit, or men do this, or men are, then they consider that us bashing them, even though any day of the week they're literally doing the same shit in our direction. You know.
Yeah.
So for sure.
I think. Sorry to cut you off. I wasn't trying to stop. I think that man bashing is not really a thing. I think it's like people don't want to take accountability for stuff. You might call somebody, and of course, it don't apply to everybody because not everybody's doing it. But we'll sit here and we'll talk about things that men do, and it's like they get offended. Well, you do this and you do that, and women do this and women do that, and it's like, well, right now we're not talking about women. We're talking about you. And it's some of the foul stuff that men do, you know. But I just think that they take it, and I guess they feel guilty about it, and they want to flip it on us, and they just don't want to take accountability for what they do. That's how I feel.
absolutely.
I don't think that I think male bashing is when we use, because to Aries and Courtney, what they just said, that's exactly what I think. I think what it is if we get to going on a tangent, maybe a roll of things that we feel about men, this becomes male bashing. Because, you know, women, we could talk, we can keep going. Oh yeah, he did this, and 70 other things. Then it's like, oh, y'all bashing men. But what male bashing really is if you use the term like all. So we group all men in one category, that is more bashing them than, you know, that I can understand if they feel like we bashing them because we're going, well, all men are dogs. Well, hold up, homegirl, because I've been married for 15 years, faithful, never messed with nobody. Okay, well, then you're right. And then I could see, okay, look like I was bashing men. But other than that, nah, y'all just a little sensitive. And it's the same thing, flip, you know, reversed before anybody says anything. It's the same.
I like how you put that
More
y'all
man
in
gets
there
on
real quick.
here. It's yeah, but if we say that to women, because y'all do, because you do.
Still saying y'all.
Yeah.
See? That's it right there.
It's look, you just said
Men that-
y'all. That's what it is. That's it right there. That's
That's
term.
what I'm
Y'all.
saying. That's male bashing and women bashing. You
Y'all.
can't group everybody in a group,
Together.
or it
I
becomes
ain't got
bashing.
nothing to do with that. I'm just here. I'm a nice guy. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You know what I
I-
also think men bashing is as well? Like, say if a woman had a bad experience with one man, like how Peachy said, like, you know, she'll just throw all of them in the box. Like, all y'all niggas ain't shit because this nigga did that. And it's like, you know, you're right. You know, he did that. All men didn't do that. You can't judge all men by what the fuck one person did. So yeah.
Right,
Not
because
at
it's
all.
not any
I'm guilty of
different
that
than when
sometimes.
men are like, oh, my baby mama sucks me dry and she gets all of $60 a week and she can't even
She
pay
fucked her
daycare with the $60 plus everything else she does for the child. So, I mean, I have issues sometimes, but I get accused of taking up for men more than bashing men because I really do try to see the good in men, and I really do try to see. No, I mean, I do. I try to see the effort that men put into life because they are under attack a lot. I am, but I also like they were saying, what's real is real, and they don't like to be accountable at times. And so, if you mention something that a man is guilty of with a pattern, or if this is something that you see that they do repeatedly, that's not bashing them. That's telling the truth. So
there it
maybe
is.
you don't bash
There
them.
it is.
Maybe they need to look in the mirror.
Damn, I thought me and you was kindred spirits, and you had to go.
I mean, we can be. We can be
Everything
kindred
she
spirits
said.
and still debate about the topics, man.
Ain't flip it on me like that. We was good. We was vibing. And then you want to rock with them. You supposed to be over here with us.
I mean,
You asked the question, what is male bashing or not? So everybody, I mean, you know.
You forgot she's a woman. She is a woman first. Y'all
I'm
can
a
meet on
woman
that.
first and foremost.
She a
yeah.
woman, so she relate to us.
And I feel like that accountability shit, that shit starts with home. A lot of women, single women, be babying their fucking sons, and then they grow up to be just fucking,
ain't shit at
fucking big ass babies,
Well, that's a
big
different-
ass babies expecting to. It's a different topic, but I'm saying it kind of correlates with the whole bashing, and the whole accountability as well.
I'm saying. So I have 3 sons. They're all grown.
I have 2.
And I will say that I personally, because I'm spoiled. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm a daddy's girl. I was raised by my mom and my dad. I lived with my dad for commonly most of my life. And a lot of females, like what Kim was saying, when we relate to men, we get called, like pick-me's or something like that, because we try to see both sides. When it comes to my sons, because what you saying, Dramo, on what you on that about, it does start at home, but I don't think it's necessarily because they baby their sons, because with my sons, yeah, they kind of spoiled too. However, I was still that mom because I'm a woman first. So I had to let them know y'all not gonna be out here just treating these girls any kind of way. And I do, out of 3 sons, I got 1 son that he thinks that he can do that, and I'm not the one. Like if I'm not that mom. I will roll up on you. Like this is not what you gonna do.
Some mamas ain't like you, but then again, that's kind of like
That's
throwing everybody in the
true.
box.
That's true.
Listen, I got some personal experiences, but again, that's kind of bad from everyone. But
yeah, there's a difference between being supportive and being an enabler. And so
There
you have to know the difference between the two. Like, am I going to support you and try to be there and uplift you, this, that, and the other? Absolutely. But if you want some fuck shit, you want some fuck shit.
You want some fuck shit.
Hold on, because y'all about to be on.
Not their poor baby. Their poor babies can't do that. They can't be like
Y'all
that.
got a lot of shit to get.
I didn't teach him like that.
My son would never do that.
Who did? Linda?
Not my baby.
Right. And I
You
ain't
called him that, Linda.
I see why he acts like that. And now we got a big family argument because I done spoke the truth to her and him.
Because you talked about his
And
ugly,
not
crusty
backing
mom.
the-
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Now he mad.
Whoa.
Cheers to that. Because
We're not doing that. Let's chill on that one. Let me ask y'all this, right? Why is it now when I ask this question, right? Don't be like, oh, well, I don't do that because you got a girlfriend that do it. You got a sister that probably do it. You got a goddamn mama, granny, meemaw, whatever the fuck you want to call them, a bestie that do it. So when I ask these questions, it ain't personally against you.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure you know a motherfucker where you can still answer this question.
Yeah.
Niggas want to know. So all of y'all, I guarantee all y'all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 of y'all. All of y'all wake up in the morning and you look and you say, damn, what's the flyest shit I could put on tonight that's gonna make everybody break their goddamn neck? What can I put on to make sure my ass is looking amazing? What can I put on to make sure just enough titty popping out the top without too much titty hanging over the top? That I know I'm gonna get motherfuckers to break their goddamn neck. Nigga gonna be with his baby mom, but he's still gonna try to get a glimpse. All of y'all do it. You gonna lie to me and tell me you don't? I ain't trying to hear that shit because all y'all do it. It is what the fuck it is.
Not every day.
You too. Lie.
Exactly.
I said not every day.
Lie to yourself if you want to. Fuck out of here.
Not every
No,
day.
not every day, because sometimes
Not
we
every
get up and we
day.
like,
Lie to yourself if you want to. I don't give a fuck, but you can't lie to me.
we
It is
do
what
that
it is.
every
No,
day.
it's definitely not every day. Now,
Damn,
not gonna
damn.
be
Hold on. I ain't even finished my First of all, I ain't finished my question before y'all go on too. Calm y'all ass down. So, all right, you don't do it every day, but the days you do it, why do y'all do that and then get upset when it's a nigga that you don't think is cute that looked at you? Because a man is a man. If a man thinks that you look good, he's gonna look. But just because you don't think he's cute, you upset that he tried to holler at you or he looked at you too hard or he said something. Why is that?
Me personally, I don't get mad if some man that I'm not attracted to looks at me. I'm one of those girls that I kind of laugh it off, like thanks, and kind of go on. Like I'm not a person who wants to embarrass somebody or shut them down in front of people. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna hit you with a nice letdown. Like that's me. If it's a man that I I don't care for his eyes to look at me, and I don't care for his attention, I'm gonna give him a nice letdown. Just laugh and let
So if you step out with the weeble wobble pants that day, and it's an ugly nigga that look at you, you cool with that?
Yeah.
If he look like you said, a man is a man. If he gonna look and I'm attracted to him, it is what it is.
I agree with her. But me personally, if I did all that with the titties out and all that, I know somebody there that I'm trying to check for. So I'm trying to do everything, hoping it could be like a situation like that.
So when it's the dude that you not checking for that approach you, why do women feel some type of way about that? Because attention is.
It's not even. I don't feel the type of way. It's just like like she said. I don't feel some type of way. I mean, I
feel you just don't want to waste your time with somebody you know you're not attracted to. Like, so it's not being offended. It's more of like just standoffish. Like,
I would say in my younger years, I was more immature. Like, get out of here. But now that I'm older and everything, I understand people got feelings and not like that. But I'm like, respectfully, I'm good. Thank you. Now they keep on. That's something different. Like, all right, nigga.
There you go.
The back and fuck back. Like,
there you go.
Well, I'm from Philly, so you kind of have to handle these men out here with kid gloves because women get killed, but not.
They'll shoot you. Men will shoot you now.
They'll do anything. They'll slap you. They'll just be disrespectful. And sometimes you have to kill it with kindness. I had this guy, and he was like pulling this cart. You could tell he was like a transient or whatever. I'm like getting my nails done, and he like, yeah, bum. So he like, yeah, you with somebody, you got somebody. I'm like, yeah, I'm married, whatever. He like, yeah, you could tell, like, I could tell you wouldn't be, single, whatever. Like, damn, too bad. I would let you be my old head. Like, bro, you don't get the fuck.
You don't even have a car.
He like, yeah, well, I'm be selling waters. I'm like, oh, okay. But it's like, you kind of have to be, now like, I don't.
So he couldn't get no play because he was selling waters?
What?
What's wrong with selling water?
He had a cart.
He was pulling a cart. He was a whole bum.
Didn't I just say he was a bum?
Shut up.
Oh, a bum, like officially a bum.
That's what you said.
So whatever he wasn't my type. He wasn't.
No, in Philly, a bum could mean like a street motherfucker or just.
No, she said pulling a cart. I would assume
No,
she said like a transient. A bum.
Pulling a cart, transient. So
yeah,
I ain't catch all that. I ain't catch
That's a
all
bum.
She gonna get
But
in the
you
cart.
wanna know what? Up under all of that scruff, he probably looked like, he was not that bad looking. But no, absolutely not. No. But
did somebody say he light skinned?
Oh,
was it like?
I thought I heard somebody say he light.
So that matters if he was light skinned or dark skinned, that make a difference. What the fuck?
That will be for the next episode, ma'am.
I was so confused. I was like, what?
Whatever I'm putting on, I'm making sure my ass is fat, whatever, some tights, some sweatpants. You gotta be like a little something. So I mean,
at the end of the day, y'all gonna walk outside trying to show off. Even if you
not
ain't
showing off though.
It's that is not no. When I get dressed, yes, I do want. It's not necessarily for the attention, but I know I'm gonna get attention, and I'm here for it. But it is really because that's my personality type. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not like that. Like my personality type is y'all can bring me all the noise, but how you talk to me, you know what I mean? Don't approach me on some crazy shit, because that is where it goes left. As long as you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. If I got my titties all out and you looking, I'm not gonna ask you what you looking at because I know what you're looking at. Hello, hi, say hi. But I'm not going to ask you all that. But girls that do that irk my soul a little bit. And it's more so social media. I will never understand. You get on the counter, you got your thong on and your butt up on the counter, and then you want to call everybody in the comments thirsty. That is where I think you were getting at. And with that, to me, That makes no sense. That's that one of you guys said how it was reverse manipulation. Like, no, girl, you knew exactly what you was checking. You didn't put this up there because you had a good day at the park with your son. You put this up here clearly.
They had made a whole
because
segment
you
on
were
a
black and
podcast
something that wanted some
But
attention.
clearly,
Maybe
to attract
she did.
money,
You
not
said maybe she
unwanted,
what?
ugly comment people, but the money man. So when anybody else comments, then it's like, I didn't do that. I ain't thirsty. I ain't done. I mean, I'm a woman, and if I see ass and titties hanging out, I immediately think thirsty. Like,
It's
even
sometimes art.
it's not about
though.
being
It's
body positive all the time. Like, some body positivity would be put on some nice slacks and a blazer and let them see how it falls on your curves type of sexy. You don't have to be ass out sexy all the time.
No, I totally get it. I totally understand.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, Eris, let me ask you this, right? Who's thirstier? The chick that posted the picture or the dude that's going crazy under the picture?
It depends. So for me, I love to take pictures. I have a third Instagram from when I do photo shoots, and I work with a fetish photographer sometimes. And it's art for us. We do implied nude all the time. And I'm not showing I don't show my vagina, this, that, and the other, but I'm often in lingerie. And it's deeper than me just trying to be sexy. And so for me, the comments are what's thirsty. Me just moving around and flowing and doing all these different shapes and movement with my body, that's not the intention. I think in general, men sexualize us because sometimes, to have answered the other question, I'm not dressing for the attention. I'm dressing for myself because I had a bad day and I just want to feel good. And so sometimes feeling good means looking good, means showing my titties a little bit, means having on something a little bit tighter. It makes me feel better about me. So it's not always for the purpose of being hit on. And I'm not going to be rude if I am. I very happily say, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, handsome. You enjoy your day. And I keep it moving. But as far as the picture, I'm not trying to thirst trap. I'm just trying to express myself sometimes. So
just because the titties out, you ain't got to say nothing is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. That's not always the intention.
No, for real.
Enjoy the
that's
view.
what you see, but that's not what the purpose always is.
It's really not. It's really not.
I think, with that situation, how you asked her with the women and men being thirsty, for me, I'm not going to go as far as like the clothes, but sometimes women will post things like, I'm throat gold. And then you got a nigga in the inbox trying to see what the fuck is good. Now you're like, oh, this nigga's thirsty. But it's like, but you just posted you was a throat gold. I'm a straight female and I want to know what that throat like at this point because you keep posting about it. Like, so that's like, I made a segment about that because it's like, a lot of people talk about thirstiness, but it's like, you're kind of like, okay, with the clothes, like Eris said, I feel like dressing and lingerie, that's art to me. You know what I'm saying? You're expressing your body and all that, everything. But when it comes to the post and all that extra shit, then I feel like the woman will be really thirsty. And the man is just being who the fuck he is and just being extra because he want to know what that throat's like.
So and that's when you hashtag it. That's when you start adding all the extra shit at the bottom,
Yeah. I see some of the same shit all the time, right? Some of the same posts always. I'm so single. I'm so lonely. What is it? I'm so horny. I see all these in my mind. In my mind, I'm like, all right, you trying hard. But then sometimes just for the hell of it, I'm like, let me go read the comments because it'll be like 9,600 million comments on that joint. Let me go read some of these joints. And you'll see like the chick will be like, oh, you thirsty, get the fuck out of here. Blah, blah. And it's like in my mind, I'm like, all right, you just told niggas you horny. And you think that all 6,000 of your friends, who not really your friends, just your Facebook people that follow you, all 6,000 of them that want to fuck, is not going to be like, yo, what's up with you? I never understood that. How can you call him thirsty when you put up something to make a motherfucker thirsty?
Yeah, like he just being who the fuck he is. He being who the fuck he is.
Because it wasn't the one, whoever's attention she was trying to get, it wasn't him. But it's thirsty, I guess, maybe that has to be defined better because as you know, most of what I do has to do with the sexual nature. I make a lot of money and stuff from So you gotta be very careful. It isn't, because for me, it's not always about like I'm searching for someone, because you could walk outside, you could find somebody. That's not it. It's more so that it's the interaction. You know what I mean? But I'm not one of those girls, so you don't gotta worry about that. I'm not one of the ones that post something and then like, oh my God, all of y'all, I just don't answer. As you know, you can look at my comments and you'll see I don't even respond.
That's what I do.
I don't
If it's from a man that if I post something, like, I don't be saying I'm horny, but if I post something and it's a thirst trap and I'm getting attention from a man that I necessarily do not want attention from, I just won't respond.
Yeah.
Keep hitting
In my younger years, like I said, I posted some wild shit, and I was hoping, the one I wanted to see would see it.
I get that, but girl, we get
So
there.
won't you just reach out to that motherfucker versus
send it to them? Yeah.
It's not always like that. Sometimes, it's like this the attention. Okay, I'm gonna just come out and say it. We need to remind him, maybe, I'm that shit. I'm the shit. Let me remind you that I'm the shit. And in case you forgot, these 5,000 dudes right here gonna remind you, buddy.
Right. That's exactly what it is.
That's what's about to happen. I ain't gonna respond to that, but I just need to know that you understand now. And it works. It works. Oh, it works.
Right.
Honey,
Like
it
when
works.
they like it after like hundreds of other people have liked it, you're like, okay.
When they hit you with that,
you get that text message like, all right.
Oh, this what we on. Oh, wait, now all of a sudden, what you doing? Oh, what? Why?
Oh, what I'm doing? Oh, now.
I see you. I see you.
But you
We've all done
but
that.
you know what you did, and you know how you got him there, and now we here. So that's what it is. If you want to know the truth,
sound like some bullshit if you ask me. Fuck off.
It's bullshit. It's y'all put us through this bullshit.
Here you go with the y'all shit again. Here you go.
I recently just started sending the DM because sometimes a nigga he ain't gonna know. So I recently just hey, what's up? Just to see, because what's the worst a motherfucker gonna say is no. Fuck it, keep it moving.
I mean,
and it works.
That's the reason why right there that dudes is hitting y'all up, because what's the worst you really could say? No. It is what it is. He can't miss no yams. He ain't never swam in anyway. It is.
Well, I commend them for that. As long as they're respectful. But I get anywhere from hi, how you doing, which is fine, to a literal picture that was not requested and I don't need to see.
Oh God!
Unsolicited teen pics.
Some niggas do that.
Why are you worried about what I'm doing?
Some niggas do that just off random shit. I had a nigga send me a dick pic, and I'm like, how to check my post? Like, what the fuck did I post for him to do this? Like, some niggas really is weirdo.
I don't know. Have y'all gotten this one? Damn, you fine dick pics.
Yes, immediately.
Yeah.
That's
and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Or
you having a conversation back and forth. I got some good ass dick. I'm like,
why are you calling me?
Bro, I didn't even
had that
about
happen
it.
For everybody out there that's watching, right? Because I know motherfuckers want to know. What the fuck is so wrong with you getting a dick pic?
If I did not request it,
no.
I don't win yo-yo.
No. I don't want to see it. And especially, I don't want to see it if you know your thing ain't thinging, okay? Don't send me something that's going to now have me having to not only tell you I don't understand why you sent this to me, but I don't understand why you sending it to anybody. And if you keep playing with me, I'm going to post it. I'm ready to go to Facebook jail today because you done got me messed up.
Me personally,
don't do
that. I don't like dick pics. I just like, ew, like, what the fuck is the point? When I'm supposed to, my pussy supposed to get wet? Like, ooh, like, okay.
We're
holding it down there.
One at a time.
That's what I wondered about.
Say it again. Say it again. What you just said, because that's dead. That's exactly what it is. We
crosses their mind. Like, what is it that crosses their mind to make them stick it out and just stick the phone over it and be like, "Ooh, look at me."
No, but a lot of women. I don't know. Have y'all ever been dick fished?
Yeah. When they put it up against something. Yeah.
And they put it up against something. You think you're getting something, and then all of a sudden, when you get it, you're like, what the hell? This is not what I signed up for.
I haven't experienced that.
Come out, ref. Flag on the play. Niggas is doing fake dick pics?
Angles. It's about the angles.
It's the angle.
Just like us.
A little skinnier
like,
guy can take a picture and it can look like it's thick and look like it's a little longer than it is based off the angle of the camera.
Yes.
So guys,
yes.
We can sit there salivating over it, and then you see it in real life, and you like, what is That's not what you sent me.
Look,
Nah.
just like they said, that ain't the same ass that's behind y'all in pictures. It ain't the
They
same.
sound a little,
D
I guess,
Yeah.
picky here. But you know, some little not so big ones, they be working it sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not gonna lie.
I never girls at all. I am not one of those. I don't subscribe to that when people like, oh, it has to be 9 inches, because the truth of the matter is, girlfriend, if you really had 9 and above, most women, yeah, you don't really want that. You think you want it, but
No,
you don't really want it.
Oh.
So let's just be clear on that.
You
don't want it.
I ran
You
into
don't.
a big motherfucker and I had to tap out. Like, nope, I'm good. Good night.
I put
Bye.
one out. I seen this because to this day,
This one conversation keeps turning. I gotta put it to a screeching halt. Fuck all that shit. We are not about to sit here and talk about Wilsons like that. It's not going down. Y'all could take that on your podcast. Fuck all of that. Next question, goddammit. Let me ask y'all this, right? Why is it that when y'all get upset or feel some type of way or aggravated, irritated, whatever you want to use, why is it that the go-to punishment is, oh, we just not fucking for a while? When you want to fuck, this that is
not always the go-to punishment, though.
No, I don't play that.
Because if I'm having a bad
be punishing myself.
One at a time.
Yeah. That is not always the go-to, because if I'm having a fucked up day, you fucking me real good, or you eating my shit real good, it's gonna make me feel better, or vice versa. Me servicing you makes me feel better.
Even
now,
if
if you
you're mad at
hurt my feelings, if you're the reason I'm upset, like you deeply hurt me, it's not even gonna be a word fucking. I'm just gonna give you a silent treatment, but I still might hop on that shit while you sleep because I still have needs.
Me personally, I still have sex. I probably won't cook no dinner or nothing like that. Now you know that shit.
Damn, a nigga can't eat though.
Nigga, you better cook.
He can eat.
You got a wallet. Go buy your own shit.
And you better bring me something to fuck back.
That's right. And you better bring me something back.
But I ain't gonna withhold no pussy unless I just really don't want to fuck. But nah, I don't want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
But you ain't eating. You better figure that out.
So for y'all, I'm still give you the pussy. I'm mad. I'm gonna give you the pussy, but I'm just not gonna fuck all that.
Yep.
Because the woman wants it too.
Yeah.
Because she may want it too.
Okay.
And he might go out there and get something else.
Trying to punish him. You're gonna punish yourself trying to punish him.
Right.
Say that again, Draymond.
Wait, what? Oh, he might go out and get something else. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
Well, yeah, that's why this is so. He know this was a controversial question, and this is floating on Facebook right now, and I've been in one and too many of these. That
I mean, he might go get it after you fuck him. I mean, shit, you know. But
You're right.
We would
if that's what he want to do, that's what he gonna do.
Exactly.
We would still sex them. But it's a lot of women saying they wouldn't. And I'm with Draymo that I'm thinking, and it's not about, because first of all, that's the character of the dude. Just so we clear, I don't want no women to think, oh, so you think we supposed to just sacrifice our body for the sake of him not cheating on us. That's not what I'm about to say. What I'm saying, though, is just be clear that sometimes actions have consequences. Know that. The same way that you may or may not want to punish them. I'm with them. I'm not punishing them because I love sex too much. And if I'm upset, that's what you need to do to fix it. First of all, fix it. Give me what I love and we're going to be good. But
I might just let him hit it from the back. Don't know. No, it won't be as passionate.
That don't mean that I talk to you.
That
don't mean we gotta talk about it.
I don't know.
Just feed me and give me that, and I'm gonna probably be okay, depending on what you did. But for women that don't, who choose to use it as punishment, that is ridiculous and it's childish. If you're not having sex because your sex is tied to your emotions, then communicate that, because that is a thing. If you can't have sex with him because you can't see past your anger, then communicate that. But don't just be like, well, I ain't fucking him, girl, because he got me fucked up. Okay, homegirl, because guess what? Kiki around the corner, she been waiting for this moment. Waiting for him to come tell her that he ain't getting none.
I ain't gonna act like there was times where I didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially the severity of the situation. Like, no, I'm not fucking you. But it's not even like, for days. It's just like, tonight I'm not. Nope, good night.
Definitely not for days. But I've had my moments where
elsewhere that
I've had those moments, of course. But I mean, like, it's not a form.
You're not about to be fucking everybody and coming back and fucking me just because I was mad. Like, we ain't doing that.
Why would you want to do like
we
that?
might as well end it right now.
We
Yeah.
might as well, exactly. That's what I said. It's the character of the guy. Like a
Because if you-
character of a man that's just because I don't give it to you, you're gonna run out. If that's the
Yeah.
case, yeah, right now we could just end this here because what?
But 9 times out of 10, as a woman, you know your nigga anyway. So if you know he's gonna go cheat or whatever the case may be, you kind of already know that shit. So
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like
So for the most part, all y'all feel like y'all not withholding the pussy because you mad, right? So,
no.
so what's the what would a nigga have to do? Like what's that maximum you can't go past this level? And that's what I'm definitely holding out. What's that one thing that the motherfucker could do where it's like, yo, it's a wrap. You ain't getting these yams for at least a month.
For me, it's if I find out he messed around with somebody else. Like for me, that's if I find out you did something with someone else and I decide to stay, being stupid, I decide to stay, you might not get it for a while. Because you hurt me, you put yourself at risk, you put me at risk. You know, that is probably the only time I would truly withhold is if I know you did your shit and somebody else's shit, then we have a problem. So
I agree. That personally happened to me. So yes, nigga, no.
I mean, everyone is different, but for me, that's a no, because I feel like you don't respect me, don't care about my health. You get something from this and then we're all women. I'm sure we know about BV and everything. Not even if you bring an STD home, that woman's pH might not mix with mine, and you bring it to me, and then I
pH balance.
Yeah, like no, you don't care. So guess what? We're through.
Yo, what's the max?
Go and do what you want to do.
But withholding sex is not it's not really a punishment. The attention would be more of I'm single, so I don't know what's going on out here right now.
I'll give you the quiet treatment.
I'm single too, together, so I don't even, I'm at the point where we not communicating or just we're not speaking and we're just not together, honestly. I mean, withholding sex is not a punishment. Because when you cheat, you extra horny and I'm petty, so there's always something on standby to get extra nasty with. So I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I gotta be in it. I have to be in it to really. But at this point,
so for all y'all, withholding the yams is more of a punishment to you than it is to him.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's childish. I think as an adult, if I'm mad at you or you're mad at me, we need to communicate that. I don't know how we even get to a month or a week of not having sex. Because I'm in a relationship. There was a point where I'm a real busy person. I'm busy all the time. But one thing for sure, if it could get overlooked, maybe we both fall asleep. But somewhere around day 4, I'm gonna be like, babe, I don't know what's happening, but we gotta call off because today something gotta go down because this ain't gonna work for me. I don't know how you get to a month of not having sex. That don't even make any sense to me. Like I can't rationalize it because we're adults. We need to talk about it. Why am I running around here talking about I ain't gonna give you something because I'm mad at you? Like, grow up. I wish he would. I would throw something at his head. I wish he would.
And I'm taking that dick. Give it to me.
And I'm taking it. That's right. Don't play with me.
Get that shit up.
I mean, I've dated someone who had erectile issues or just because they were when they're tired, they just cannot get up. Because for me, I'm like, if I can get it up, I can get it in. I don't care if you sleep or not. But like I dated someone where a month or so would pass and he just was not in the mood. And so, it sucks for me, but because I cared about this person, I'm like, I'm gonna try to be patient, but sometimes it's not even about an anger thing. It's they cannot physically perform type thing.
I'm looking at your face, yo.
Where they were
different. You gotta be understanding.
Hold on, real quick. I'm looking at your face, yo. I'm assuming that wouldn't even be an option for you, huh?
Ew, that's so tragic. A gummy worm all the time. Ew.
It was, and he didn't like.
I mean, did he give good
head? I had
head?
somebody like that though. I was giving that nigga my underarm. He was fucking my thighs.
He didn't like to do it, and he wanted me to try to get him up half the time. And it was exhausting, but I got a
Was he
robe,
gay?
toys. I got a couple things to get it done.
Was he gay a little bit or like confused?
No.
What the fuck is gay a little bit? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Like, you know how you probably,
he might have a little crush on a man, but didn't want to go all the way. Or
I can appreciate a woman. Like, I can appreciate a woman's body. I can appreciate, but I'm not gay. I wouldn't try to be, with a woman, but I can appreciate it. And he probably,
So that means you gay a little bit?
No.
If you like a little dick and you a man,
but I'm gay a little bit.
That's a little bit gay. Yes.
I mean, I think women are beautiful, but I wouldn't want to be with a woman like relationship wise, no.
Roger the fuck that.
Me.
Because y'all,
I know. Look, Ron, I know
love
this
men.
is your show, but can I bring up a topic?
Always.
Yeah. So this guy that I know said, contrary to your belief, ladies, dates over $250 comes with sex raw.
Wait, what?
What happened?
He said, contrary to your belief, ladies, dates over $250 come with raw sex.
I mean, I guess that's how he thinks.
I mean, you can do that at your own risk, but you don't know what I have.
Sir,
So,
$250
I'm
ain't
just
worth
saying,
my life. Sir,
There you go.
okay,
I think
$250 ain't worth what is $250? That's not even a paycheck. Like, you better go on somewhere with that. I'm not, no. Comes with raw sex.
That's tragic for that guy. I mean,
So
you bought me steak.
So he got to spend a whole check before he can shoot up the club?
No, he not getting raw sex.
Before
Raw
he can
sex
shoot up
comes
the
with
club.
me. Raw
On the
sex
first
comes with trust. Boo boo. It ain't a price
It
tag. It
comes
comes
with
with
trust.
actual trust. I have to trust you with my life, literally. Like,
Yes.
that is
Yes.
what raw sex comes
Yeah.
with for me. So $250 ain't buying my trust. Like, I don't know what plane he just jumped off of, but tell me
I
jump
don't
his
know
ass
if that
back
was
on.
a joke, but
Say
a
it was
lot
the-
of women said smells like an STD.
He didn't say it was the first date. He didn't say it was the 50th date, though. He just said a $250 date. That could be date number 600.
But why are we putting it with the date? Why is he not saying, like, literally, because to what you just said, I might trust you maybe by date 10. Maybe this happened over a course of weeks and we done built this relationship and, I'm really feeling you. And I'm like, oh my God, it feels so good. And this is just to speculate. This ain't, I don't put numbers on, when I have sex with somebody, but I'm just saying it comes with, I have to trust you enough. I have to trust you enough, or maybe be drunk enough. I don't know, but definitely trust you.
Yeah. I done been there. I done been there with the drunk.
I mean, it's controversial, like, because guys in the 20s and 30s club, they don't give a fuck. They're not getting tested. They fucking any and everybody. And I think a lot of people have an attitude nowadays where if I eat your pussy or if I suck your dick, whatever you got, I already have it, because that shit's gonna likely be in your throat, whatever the case may be. So they just have this attitude where if we doing one, we might as well do both. And it's definitely a very reckless generation nowadays.
Damn, I'm in a 30 generation, but I mean,
because you don't see no dental dam. I ain't never seen no dental dam in nobody's damn privacy. Ain't nobody about to put on no shit to suck a dick.
I'm not sucking no dick with no condom on. I ain't gonna lie. That don't even seem, because first, I don't even like this. You know what? No, the smell of a condom, I don't know who created them, but condoms is necessary. So they literally save lives. And it's different for us in there. Like, it is a difference. Like she mentioned about the pH, like that is a real thing. Like you experience it once and you'll never want to experience it again. That's just how it is. Like, it's not about an STD. It's more than that. So I don't care if I licked you from the tip to the you still get the gold wrapper, sir. Get it or get up. Like that's just
top of accidental pregnancy. Who the fuck want to be pregnant by a motherfucker?
And you already see that the government don't give a damn about women. So why are you trying to bring a baby or
$250 sounds like raw sex and child support?
My state's still giving abortion, but still, I ain't trying to get to that.
But it sounds like that's the only reason why he's dating too. Like the reason I'm gonna, as opposed to tricking, as opposed to I'm gonna give you this $250 and less, I'm gonna take
That's
you
fuck
out
raw.
with the
Listen,
function.
y'all feel the same way how we feel about hitting raw. The shit is fucking amazing. It is what the fuck it is.
It is amazing.
It is.
But that don't mean everybody get it though.
I'm not saying.
I need them Carfax, please. I'm sorry, no.
Roger.
I had a situation where I was drunk one time and I had sex with a nigga and it was raw.
I'm pretty sure all y'all had a situation at least once.
Yeah, it was weird as fuck when you got up, when you came to your senses.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, I was in love with everybody.
Roger that. So listen, I got one more question for y'all, right? But I don't want y'all motherfuckers blowing y'all top with this one, right? Because I want y'all.
Have a good one, Kim.
I want y'all to keep the fuck down a little bit because y'all like on one zillion. I thought we was gonna be on like 6 or 7. But y'all on like 1 zillion right now. I need y'all to bring it down just a little bit. So I'm gonna break down the scenario. And I had somebody send this to me because he really wanted to know y'all answers to this. Right? And I'm gonna start with the most serious motherfucker on here, and that's Yo-Yo. I want you to answer this shit first. Yup, you, damn Skippy. So the question was, how is it fair that a nigga can blow your back out for 97 minutes, damn near blow out his lung, fuck his back up, sweat out 13 and a half pounds, but if he can't go round 2, he corny as shit. But y'all can hop on and ride for 13 seconds because your knees hurt. It's all good. Where's the fucking fairness in that?
Who wants to be going for 97 minutes? I don't know. Maybe y'all can speak for yourselves, but me, I don't.
I see a lot of, first of all, I personally, in which I don't agree with, I see a lot of motherfuckers, especially on social media. Oh, if he can't go 4 rounds straight, he corny as shit. And in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck you want to fuck
bitch? What?
Following. That's because these bitches be on perks. That be their perk. They go all night and all of that stuff. These niggas is on drugs.
I've never heard of perk. I've heard of Henny.
Henny?
Yeah.
Henny dick? Man, I'm from Philly. They
I know a couple.
drugs.
I got a couple homies there. They'll drop a perk in a second.
They on drugs.
I've had some
them gas station pills. Hey,
oh yeah, the 40 gold stuff like that.
So,
that red fly.
So, hold on, yo. How does that equal out? How is that fair? How is it that a nigga can go crazy and kill himself for however long that you feel as though he need to go, and don't go round 2, but your 13 seconds is enough, even though he can't get round 2, but your 13 seconds was good enough? How is that fair?
Who said it was fair? Who are you following? You need
it's not about
exactly
who I'm following. It's just a simple question. That's all.
That's not true.
It's
That's
not a
true.
simple question.
Let me tell you something. I feel like you're talking to a group of women, and I mean, if it's good, 5 minutes is 5 amazing minutes. Shit, you can get breakfast. I'm cooking bacon with no clothes on. But if you just pounding for all of this time and there's no you just humping on me, it's a difference. Like that's a difference. It's a
all right.
difference
So
between
if he gave you
sex and intimacy.
So he can give you 5 amazing minutes, right? So why is it your 13 seconds equal his 5 amazing minutes? How is it?
Because this fucking
Who are
pussy is
you
amazing.
talking
What are you
to?
talking about? Like
About 13 seconds. Like, first and foremost, I prefer to take control. I will fuck you for the
That
whole
part.
20, 30 minutes. I'm riding you reverse. I'm riding you backward. I'm doing all the shit. I'm not tired. And once I come, I'm done. I'm not trying to go an hour and a half. I got mine. You got yours. Breakfast. Like, real talk. So I don't know who you be talking to. 13 minutes and they gaslight is on. They check engine light be on. Real bitches. Real
13 seconds.
Women that enjoy
that
sex
some amazing
can go more than 13 seconds. Because
so basically everybody don't got the broke knees. Everybody got Meg Thee Stallion knees now.
no,
I don't.
They not Meg
I'm
Thee
not
Stallion.
gonna lie. I
They
don't.
not Meg Thee Stallion. That's
It's not
absolutely
that they
not.
got Meg Thee Stallion knees. Like, who is he messing with? So what she's saying is, for her, she likes, that's the type of chick that he needs. The type of chick that likes control. She want to be on top. She's in enough shape to be able to do this. if you are choosing a chick that's just not her position, because some of us is just not our position, and it's not. Also, you gotta keep in mind that riding all penises ain't made for this. Okay, let's just be clear. Some of y'all want what you can't have, and we only want it for 13 seconds.
You keep saying y'all.
No, men, not as in. I'm saying men. So some men, I'll use the word men. So some men want this. They want to be ridden, and they don't got something to be rode on. Okay, you're just not.
It keeps sliding out.
It's sliding out. That's not comfortable for us. So if we 10 seconds in and we realize it's a no-go, it don't got nothing to do with the knees. It's like, I want to make this the best for you and me. So I'm gonna turn over because it's a universal position, and you gonna go ahead and we gonna do what we do. Because that's not for everybody. But 97, what?
Can I be honest?
What happened was he couldn't keep up. That's what it said. It really felt, it wasn't 97 minutes. He exaggerated it. But what it really was he was in a position where he couldn't keep up. Because the only reason we want round two was one or two reasons. It was either so amazing that our body is going through that convulsion thing and we just want you to put it back in. That's one reason. The other reason is because we didn't get where we needed to get the first round.
That part.
There's no in between. So what he's saying, because I know. Either he did it so well, pat on the back to him, and she wanted more, or you ain't hit it right, bro. Sorry. You ain't hit it right.
So basically, what you're saying is he should either be happy or just get the fuck out.
Yeah. Get the fuck over it. Yeah, because what are you talking about? And if you know, because y'all know, men, you know, look down at yourself right now and say to yourself, am I really do I really have what could am I a horse or a donkey? Am I a horse or a sheep at this point?
What?
And even though the average vagina is only 3.25 inches long, so technically you don't even really got B, but like this, the point is, it's a whole lot that goes into that. And if your thing all funny shape and it's coming out, and I'm like, I know my thing ain't blue, buddy, I'm not wasting my time riding your stomach, because that's not what I came here for.
Yeah, on top of that, it's easy. Like the surface is different when you're bouncing on a bed. The shock on your knee. So if it's a solid surface, you might can get more than 13 seconds. But on a bed, it is kind of, so you got to give women a little grace too when riding, because I mean it's a lot of.
If we in a chair. If we in a chair, it's a lot better. You gonna get an hour.
I like the chair. I do not like the chair. I prefer the bed. I don't even
like the chairs from the back. If she riding them from the front, I like the chair from the back.
I'll try to keep going, but if I get tired, then he'll go. 97 minutes of getting pounded is wild. But if it's like Yo-Yo said, if it's 5 minutes and it's a great 5 minutes is a great. But I feel like for me personally, rounds is when it's with some new dick. Like that's when I want the rounds, because I ain't never had it before. So I want to keep getting it. That's
because there's one of two reasons we want round two.
Based on what you just said, you only want rounds if he's a newcomer. If he's a repeat offender, hit one time and call it a fucking night.
Pretty much. I was for a while, so
the first fuck is an audition. So yeah, sometimes we got to see how you can maintain. You ain't got to keep up the energy all the time, but we got to see if maybe you was nervous the first round. Maybe you
ever you better keep going.
I'm trying to test out them reins.
Yeah, the first ever. Yeah, you might have to pop. I don't know. Whatever gets you going. I don't know. Perk dick is whack though.
You gotta be. I can't believe you just. The 13-second thing, and he had the audacity. Because I really wish that whoever this is, if you're listening, don't even try it. Don't grow up, because you're full of it. Okay, I'm calling bullshit about the fact, because if she got up there for 13 seconds, it was just like, nah, it's you, it's not her, and I'm not gonna let you sit here and try to make it seem like
unless he pounded it for 97 minutes and you want me to get top after 97 minutes, nigga.
After 97 minutes is
What
dry.
the fuck wrong with you? Like, you better look
And
at.
for
I
the
don't know.
record, all night sex is not what it's cracked up to be for those. Most people that say they want all night sex is because they never had it. But when you have it, when you do mess with somebody that's like that, you start questioning if you're gonna live. And I'm gonna be honest, like it's a lot. You can't breathe. You start remembering. I mean, it's rough. And then you start to wonder if he's even human. And should you be doing this?
Like,
the
yo,
wall
this
is
shit is
broken.
dry out. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
There you
I'm
go.
just
It's
offended.
dry.
It lasts too
Sore as
long.
fuck.
I'm
Like,
offended.
stop.
What
Because
you
I'm
say?
Sore.
It's amazing. There's no
But
reason you haven't came
But
yet.
that's
I'm
the new
offended
guy.
if it
The
lasts.
newcomers.
Hold on, Eris. What you just say?
I said sometimes if it lasts too long, I'm offended because I'm like, I know my shit is amazing. So why the fuck did you not come yet? There's no reason you haven't came yet. Sometimes I need you to let one off so I can pat myself on the back because my shit is fire. So I don't.
That's
I
right.
can't be doing it all night long. Like, what is wrong? What's wrong?
So if
Like,
he-
now I'm insecure. You
So if
know,
he laying in there too long, you feel some type of way?
I feel insecure.
Yes,
Like,
I do.
One time. You talking 97 minutes of pounding and there was he didn't not one time. I'm not feeling
offended.
that. Something's wrong.
Exactly.
You're not feeling. I mean, I never
It's
had. I got the opposite problem. That I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt, and it's not their fault. Like they, if it's the first time we have sex. After somebody gets used to me, it's different. But the first time we have sex is always an issue where now we gotta have round two because I need this. They want to redeem themselves because typically what ends up happening, and anybody watching this that has sex with me probably gonna be like, yeah. Because they got no problem putting this on. I don't know why they tell the world, but when they go up in here, it's a moment. Yeah, it's like a shit. Nope. Yeah, that's just how it is, and I love it. I live for that moment. But that's
exactly. You can't be taking all day.
Well, if they last 97 minutes, like what she said, now I'm questioning. I gotta question everything. But I never had that problem where they didn't come yet, but they did go long, and I'm still questioning everything because I need to get some water. I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Let's eat. Denny, we can come back to this. I missed my show. I don't understand. This is too much. This was not planned. I don't want sex all night. I don't want it. So y'all ladies that say y'all do is because I feel you ain't never have it or you ain't human either. And power be to you.
So everybody on here is above that 30 range. So could it be an age thing? Could it be a millennial thing? Like what do y'all think it is? Because I mean,
good.
We are millennials.
So it just sound good.
Gen Z is what you mean.
Yo, yeah,
Them
it sounds
motherfuckers
good.
That shit just sound good.
Them
I
motherfuckers
fuck you all night, all that talking shit. Get out of
That's a
here.
fantasy. They put that shit in movies and stuff. Like, that's not real life.
It's not real.
No.
You a
That's not
man,
real life.
as a man is wrong. When you hear a woman say she want to fuck all night, where does your mind go? Do you honestly like?
Because most old niggas be like, oh, hell no.
I'm giving you 2.5 minutes regardless of how you feel about it. It is good.
I mean,
You
if
got
it's a great 2.5, it's a great 2.5.
If I can
You ever had something so great?
I
And the shit was literally like 3 minutes. You like,
Hey, I want a
damn.
sandwich. I'm fucking ready to take a nap. I want to watch some TV. It's a lot of other shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like it is what it is type shit. So I get it. I'm giving you 2.5 minutes. If that 2.5, you said you got yours, I got mine. I got mine. What you got to do?
It can't
As long
always.
as she got hers.
Ladies, one thing that I think that we've all realized that also if a dude is really into you, and Raw, you can say this, most of the time you don't gotta ask him for a round two. It may not happen right away, but most of the time, especially with new sex, it rolls into that somehow. Like y'all get done, y'all all sweaty or whatever, and somehow we start this back up again. And it tends, if they really into you and they really into it, that's going to happen anyway. So I don't understand that whole, oh, he's whack because he didn't go round two. I don't know. Maybe he should. And you know what? Girlfriend, I said what I said to him. Maybe he just wasn't into you.
I've heard people say it. I've seen it on social media, all types of stuff where motherfuckers be like, oh, if he can't go 2-3 rounds, in my mind, I'm like, why the fuck? Who really wants to go 2-3 rounds every single time? That, I mean, I'm just saying, that's just me.
That's not a criteria for me. I just need you to know how to use what you got. Whatever you got, please know how to use it. That's it.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Whatever you got, know how to work that motherfucker.
And if I'm like with a person, like if I was with my significant other for a while, of course we're not gonna go rounds. But if we're like on a vacation or something, yeah, you can give me some rounds on a vacation, because the vibe is good. We somewhere else, and it's more like an excitement. But on a regular Tuesday, we have to go to work the next day.
Exactly.
Nah. 2.5 minutes.
Give me my little 25 pumps. You know what spot to hit. Rub a boob and let me go to sleep. Because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have.
You already know when it's
but I
about to
want this.
happen. Like, you know when you're about to come. Like, it's about to happen.
And then you like, all right, just
hit them spots and call it a fucking night. Like, motherfuckers got work in the morning. It is what it is.
But you
Baby
know
sleep.
what's crazy too? Because some people they do it for all of that long time, or think they doing it for all of that long time, and think that they doing something. They're not really pleasing you. A lot of women never even experienced the orgasm before. Like, so, and I'm gonna be like real transparent. I am real grown, 30. I'm gonna be 40 years old. I made myself squirt for the first time ever in my life.
Yeah.
Not right.
Hold on, just the FYI. Everybody, first of all, that shit is peeing. Don't say squirting.
That's not pee.
It's
It's not pee.
Fuck
It's
out
not
of
pee.
here. Listen, shut the
It is
fuck out of
not
here.
pee.
So
See,
listen,
that's being childish.
and also too, everybody can't do that shit. So if everybody,
It's not pee, but it wasn't like a squirt. It was just like
a lot of people got this misconception that
just-
everybody can do that. That is not a everybody thing.
but it's not urine.
No.
It's
Say-
not. I've never done it. It never happened to
No,
me.
everybody cannot do it. There is different categories. Most people could though, because when I experienced it thinking that I couldn't do it, and it was a man that showed me. Oh,
It's certain angles to it. It's certain
but then
angles.
certain angles, and it comes from direct contacts with that area back there. I don't know if we can say this on it, but yeah, it comes from direct contact. And then there's creamers, and creamers are not squirters. So stay in your lane. If you're a creamer, you're a creamer. That's your thing. That's your thing. So
I always
that's
wanted
not-
to squirt though. That was a goal. I mean, I kind of hope it can happen one day.
Why is that a goal? Why is
That is my
that a goal?
area. So you guys can
I
hit
saw
me after
stars.
this, and I would be more than happy to. I should start my own little sex podcast, but that is what I
Draymond,
do.
that's
I
a
help
goal
women
of
with
mine
the
as well.
and then
No, that really
it's
is.
inspired from
I have to know how that feels. I have to. It's
It
pretty cool.
feels like
Stars.
It's pretty
I
cool.
saw stars. I
I
think
mean, I
that's
have some
pretty
pretty
cool.
good sex, but it has never happened.
it's pretty cool. Afterward, you actually, you know how in cartoons the stars be above their heads and
Yes,
stuff like that. You just be
stars.
like, did I have an out of body? What just woo?
Bro.
The stars.
What
The
I had
stars.
orgasm to the point I'm just like,
Listen,
I'm about to marry this nigga, but like, never
coming
squirted.
from a man, right? That shit is porno. Oh yeah, but in real life, ain't nobody worrying about this shit. Oh shit. I'm just telling you.
That's the problem, though. That's
As
the
a
problem.
man,
Ain't nobody
as-
worrying about. You talking about
Yeah.
the image and all of that stuff. Like women now, when you become at a certain age or whatever, sex is just what it's going to be. But if you're not pleasing me, I'm trying to be like feel beautiful and all of my flaws and all of that stuff. Love on me without the intercourse. That's all I'm saying. Like just love on me,
Intimacy.
fucking kiss my
Intimacy.
eyelids and all of that stuff. Like I just want to be just an out of body experience every single time.
It looked like you just had one. But it is what it is. So I think if fellas, ladies, if y'all ain't learned something at this point, I don't know what's going on because they breaking down a lot of shit. I feel like we're gonna need a part 2 to this exact segment right here because I got a couple more questions that I want to ask, but I don't need y'all going back up there because y'all ain't gonna be able to go to sleep tonight at this point because y'all so
Can
raw.
I say one thing?
Yes.
So if
Don't be
this
man bashing.
no man bashing, but I'm going to give a little piece of advice. What I advise some men, and most men do it, but if you're going out on a date, you like this girl, whatever, and jerk off, get that shit off, get it out of you, so then you don't even have to. You can see past the sex. You can see
If you're
past all of that.
a professional, you know to smack that joint out before you get in the shower, before you go out anyway.
Yep.
It is what it is. If you're a professional, you know that.
Please.
If you go out for
Okay, to add to what she said, not sexual, but when you taking somebody out on a first date and you You think $250 is supposed to get you something? How about you stop trying to go on first dates? That's so expensive. Take her and get some damn ice cream so you can stop expecting us to give you some. Because the whole point of the first date is to see if I'm even feeling you. And if I don't like you, Jack, then that's that. Like, don't think because you spend.
Hold on.
I don't care how much you spend.
The cheap dates are the best dates.
Yeah, I was about to say that. If he take you on real cheap on a first date, can it still count or what?
It counts because first of all, it's not. Let me be clear. Well, when we have another segment, I want you to put a little bit of thought into it. But if your intention is to get to know me, then first off, don't take me somewhere you can't maintain. So don't be taking me to some expensive date and you know damn well the next 17 dates, this ain't what you're gonna be able to do. Don't do that. That's first. Second, I want to know you too. All women ain't like this. There are some women that is requesting that you take them very expensive, but I'm fine with an ice cream date. I'm fine going to get, I don't know, something, donuts or Chinese food or something like that. I don't know. But I want to get to know you. Yes, that is fine. That is more than fine, as long as you can maintain a conversation, because that's the whole point. But if you taking me to somewhere and you spending $400 and you think when we get out of here, I'm supposed to go home with you, and now I'm on video, like homeboy in the parking lot, like, so you not going home with me? You not going home with me? Boy, I'm about to call my non-existent brother to come up here and whoop your ass. You got me messed up.
I think. Hold on, real quick.
Some guys get to go into it.
I think
you might just get lucky on the first date. Like that.
I think a lot of people are looking at Instagram, Twitter, and all that shit, and they seeing all these motherfuckers that's, if you ain't taking me here, if you ain't doing that, if you can't spend this type. Also, too, contrary to popular belief, a lot of dudes is going on dates with chicks, and it is some chicks that's out there. I'm not going to that restaurant. We not eating there. If you can't take me here, if we can't do this, and some people got to keep up with appearances as well. So what's the name of that shit? It was here in Philly. I do a Prime 48 or Prime Steak or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. It was some big name restaurant where motherfuckers didn't even like the Steak 48. Motherfuckers was like, oh, I didn't even like the food, but motherfuckers was like, I gotta go there. But that's how certain people look at certain things. And it's a lot of females out here that look at it that way. I have to be treated this way. We have to go to these places. You have to get me these things. So a lot of dudes assume that every
woman, because
when you gotta know your audience. You have to know your audience. And when you're talking to this young lady, you'll find out what type of woman she is and what she will and will not accept. And if you can't afford to maintain that type of energy, because my best date, we went to a record store, a bookstore. We didn't spend a dime. Best date I've ever been on in my entire life. We looked at old movies and we looked at old books and we picked a book and read a random chapter to each other. Didn't spend a fucking dime. He could have got everything that night, but he was respectful and we didn't hook up. But you know that in advance. When you're talking to somebody, like just talking before the date, you know what they expect. And if they're saying they want to go to Texas Day Brazil every Sunday or go this, that, and the other and only expect a certain level of treatment, and that's not your vibe, then you don't need to go on that date.
And 9 times out of 10, don't even do that shit out of their own fucking pocket. So they just trying to keep.
No, they not. They're not. They not. Majority females want to go to the places that they ain't gonna pay for. It's a lot of females.
Right.
Just
I'm
like
interested in that. And if you can't, like I said, if I find out, because what's going to end up happening is you take me there, I'm appreciate it. I'm very appreciative of everything anybody does. But if I find out that you did it like to try to impress me, that is not the personality type that I actually want in my circle, because you are one of them people that that's always going to be a thing for you, and that's not a thing for me. I'm just not like that. And my best date was somebody cooking for me, and then we watched freaking like CSI or something. We ended up watching like some series like all the way through, and I love movies and so this was like quality time is a love language for me. So that's it. That's all we had to do. That's it. It was as simple as that. But it was the thought process behind what he cooked. He ain't just cooked some you know what I mean? He really put some thought into what I'm gonna make. How do you like it? And then toward the end of it, we cooked the rest of it together. Like when I got there, we were still, so that was very intimate to me. I'm not impressed by, because I got my own money. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe.
Everybody
Just
think
like-
differently, man. Everybody think differently. It is what it is. Like a lot of females think one way, the rest of them think another way. It all depends.
I think
if you met 10 of the same type of chicks, you're gonna assume that 11 gonna be the same way. It is what it is. Like that's just it's natural to be like that. For women, y'all meet
It's the new
if y'all
the
meet
new
10
age of the new age of women.
It's not a new age. It's not a new age because I know some old men that's the same way. Just like women.
It's a lot more
If y'all meet-
prevalent now, though.
If you meet 10 dudes that's a fucking scumbag, you're gonna assume that the 11th gonna be a scumbag too. It is what it is. Like that's
Yeah.
naturally as human beings, that's just
But then that's male bashing.
That's like what we touched on earlier. Exactly. Yeah.
That's male bashing.
No, I mean y'all was man bashing. I just didn't say nothing. It is what it is.
No, I mean
it is. No. It is what it is. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. Fuck all that, because y'all ain't gonna keep cussing me the fuck out and yelling at me all night. But before we go, I want to give everybody a chance to let everybody know where can they find you? Where you at? Do you got some type of content we can come check out? All that good shit. Let's start off with Dreamo, whichever one fellas feel like calling you tonight. You know what I mean?
Well, I have a podcast called Psychopath. It's CYCLE Path. You can find me on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple if you have that. I just started it in May, just about my life, what I went through. I went through a lot in my life, so just some transparency about me. So I'm also kind of like, get bigger and do this, so breaking the ice with doing interviews like this and just talk about everybody. So but yeah, you can find me there, and Instagram as well, cycle.path22. If you want to link, we talk, and I want to work, so hit me on that.
There you go, Miss Eris.
Okay, well, I'm a slacker. I don't have a podcast. I am just a woman who likes to run her mouth. But if you want to find me, you can look me up on. I'm on a little bit of everything. So IG is Aris ARIS.IARA. IARA. You can look me up on there. I'll add you, send me a message, whatever the case may be. Facebook is Ariane Tierra. So I'll be out there.
So pretty.
I'll be on Facebook too.
Right.
Yeah.
Courtney the Mighty.
So my Instagram is Courtney.the.mighty. Courtney is spelled KOURTNEE. I need to get better with posting. Basically what I want to do, or what I'm trying to do, is share my life. I do have multiple sclerosis, so just sharing that you can actually live a promising life, or your disease isn't what makes you. I also have a YouTube, just sharing my life, like a little vlog, talk with Courtney. And also, if you want to add me on Facebook, Courtney A. Cooper. And that's me. That's it.
All of you, you guys gotta send a message in the chat.
Yeah,
so
Ron
Yeah,
said
I'm not
that.
gonna remember.
You got all
I'm
the right
never
things.
gonna say
Yeah.
Ron, do that.
Where can they find you at?
Me?
Yeah, you cheated.
If anybody watching this, y'all already know where I'm at. So anyway, because I'm sharing his stuff all the time. I'm just Peachy. That's on the screen. _ just Peachy on TikTok. I'm Peachy on Instagram, or just by my regular name, Sharon, CHEERON Harmon. I'm literally the only one that will pop up if you spell CHEERON. So yeah, I'm not on Instagram as much right now because I'm focused on TikTok and Facebook, but I'm on there, just not on there that much. And same handle for Snapchat. I'm Peachy.
Roger that. I don't know where the fuck Yo-Yo went. She must have went and got that.
She said she'll be right back.
She
Give
said
her a
she'll be
minute.
back. She had a call.
Yeah.
She'll be back when we out this motherfucker. It is what it is. All on the table, baby. Hopefully y'all learned some shit. Hopefully y'all got some good information. Fellas. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all probably just as fucked up as I was tonight. I felt like they was yelling at me, screaming at me. But They had some shit they had to get off their chest.
Ain't this what we said in the beginning, y'all? They get sensitive and don't want to take accountability.
There you go. Ain't
what-
nobody
what-
say, wasn't
Take
nobody
your
accusing
point.
you of anything.
It don't
We
matter.
didn't-
Like I still
We
feel
wasn't
like,
even talking to you.
I feel like y'all was just getting loud and yelling at me. Like y'all was like,
We was
You
talking in
didn't even
13
tell us what
seconds.
we was
dude.
talking about to prep an argument in the first place.
and I think that's what upset y'all more, and I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I took the brunt of the broomstick for all men at this point. Like it is what it is. Fellas, I'm still standing strong. They ain't hurt me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better get out y'all goddamn feelings. Stop worrying about spending $250 on a date and getting the yamage. You're gonna get the yamage if you're gonna get the yamage. It is what it is. You know what I'm
You
saying?
get the yamming for a 4 for 4 if you act right.
Yo.
I don't know about
A
the
biggie
phone.
bag or something. It might just happen.
Don't
It depend
be-
on the vibe. You know, the vibe might be right.
The vibe.
You might get
If the
the
vibe
vibe.
is good
has
and a
nothing
4
to
for
do.
4 is what I get,
Hey,
Look how the ladies understood. But a guy, I guarantee, will be in these comments taking that literal that we meant because of the
Oh,
money.
yeah.
It had nothing to do with that. It
It's
had to
the
do
energy.
with you.
First of all,
Keep
I
the
can
boundaries. It's all about the vibe, but the boundaries still.
soon as you
But the
said that,
vibe.
nigga, 2 people that I know for a fact is gonna hit you up about that.
It's going to say they got my 4 for 4. I know when we get off of this. Yeah, you know, I can think of them too. I know he going to fly out here like, that's all you wanted? All this time?
X. I can see it already.
Oh Lord, I love it.
Listen, we out this bitch all on the motherfucking table, baby. Bomb.
I'm not gonna lie, man, this shit hurts. It really hurts me to the core. I thought that you were someone that I waited for. I guess I was wrong, you're nothing. You wasted my time, you took me out my element. I gotta move on from this nigga, you a trash. Making excuses like you really had my back. I swear, I should call my bros to pull up on that ass. Find a new nigga, that's my whole damn plan. But it's kinda crazy how still thinking about you now. Guess I really missed ya. I must have fell in but my fucking head. What kind of drugs I'm taking when the song is about ya? Tired of bum ass niggas doing what they want. Expect a bad bitch to go ahead and give it up. Y'all can't be serious. Y'all don't do shit for us. Are you delirious? You really pressure love. And I remember having conversations with my mama, praying to God that I don't find a nigga like my papa. But it's too late. I can't relate to a bum ass nigga view. Am I crying? Hell no. And ladies, do you feel me? Bum niggas got it all. You've been running through my mind. Now it's time to get you off. I swear you call me one more time, not answering your calls. Yeah, you tripping, boy, you gotta chill. You the worst fucking actor that I've seen for real. Crying on your knees, begging, baby, please. Not falling for that sad shit, that shit is fake to me. Ain't it kinda funny how it goes around, comes around? You're not the man I once knew. I feel sorry for you. Found a new nigga now, 7 figures, he's a wild. Treats me good, you wish you could. And some niggas make me smile. Tired of bum ass niggas doing what they want. Expect a bad bitch to go ahead and give it up. Y'all can't be serious. Y'all don't do shit for us. Are you delirious? You really pressure love. And I remember having conversations with my mama, praying to God that I don't find a nigga like my papa. But it's too late. I can't relate to
argue every single night. She think the sex better when she get me tight. She made me beat it up, I can't be polite. All she wanna do is just fucking fight. Hit her with the left, hit her with the right. Even when she wrong, she gon' say she right. Once she gets some thug loving and a lie, all she gon' wanna do is just fucking fight. You got it, girl, you got it, girl. You know I love the way you ride it, girl, you ride it, girl. And I hope that you were right, so tell me, do you love me? Are you riding? And tell me, why do you get so wet all the time when we be fighting? Girl, you fucking crazy, you be kicking me, punching me, biting me, scratching me. But I kinda like when she mad at me, cursing me, y'all breaking shit, packing bags for me. She give me the finger, then snap at me like, I don't give a fuck about you anymore. And then we fuck, and she loves me more. Shawty wanna argue every single night. She think the sex better when she get me tight. She made me beat it up, I can't be polite. All she wanna do is just fucking fight. Hit her with the left, hit her with the right. Even when she wrong, she gon' say she right. Once she gets some thug loving and a lie, all she gon' wanna do is just fucking fight. Every night, all we ever do is fuss and fight. All up in the air, I whisper dirty words. Then I put in work like overtime. Girl, you crazy. Sometimes I can't control you. You ain't acting nothing like the old you. Girl, I know just what to do. Get aggressive and wrestle the rest of the night. Got some sex that'll mess up your life. She looking forward to reckless deception and lies. Always left when they treated you right. We've been on a tragedy for months. Every time she mad, I know what she wants. Either she hungry and she want a meal, or she tryna get that kitty killed tonight. Shawty wanna argue every single night. She made me beat it up, I can't be polite. Hit her with the left, hit her with the right. Once she gets some thug loving and a lie, all she gon' wanna do is just. Shawty wanna argue every single night. She think the sex better when she get me tight. She made me beat it up, I can't be polite. All she wanna do is just fucking fight. Hit her with the left, hit her with the right. Even when she wrong, she gon' say she right. Once she gets some thug loving and a lie, all she